Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another live Warhammer game, courtesy of Universal Battle. I'm joined once again by the legend himself, Mr. Remington Steele. Hello there.
Death to Wing!
That's the theme for today then. So, I'm going to screen share on the battlefield right now. And you should be able to see it now. So, we've got 2,400 points of Dwarves versus Dark Elves here. So, would you like to go through your army list first? We'll start at this end here.
Okay, man. Well, this is my host of Nagaroth sent to destroy the hated enemy. And on the left there, we have a supreme level 4 Dark Sorceress on a Dark Pegasus.
Supreme, eh?
You betcha. And she has 4 spells: Doombolt, Blade Wind, Shroud of Despair, and Soul Stealer. And next to her, we have 30 Dark Elf Corsairs. AR.
Yar, indeed.
They have. Do I have to tell you what's in them? They just have an extra hand weapon.
We haven't actually decided if we're going to do open or closed lists, have we?
I don't think there's too many surprises in my list, anyway.
Yeah, there's probably not too many. Let's just keep it secret, though. We'll surprise the audience as well.
Okay. Well, so you have 30 Corsairs, and next to those you have, you can see 24 Witch Elves, and they have a Death Hag BSB, so that's 25 altogether. In that unit, they're the white-haired beauties.
Yeah, they look a bit naked here, don't they?
Yes, they are naked, apart from a loincloth and a plaster over their nipples. Next to them, we have a Reaper Bolt Thrower. 75 points or what? 70 points, I think it was. I just thought I'd give it a try.
They're quite tasty.
Yes.
Better than dwarf bolt throwers, anyway.
Yes. I'm hoping we can have a standoff with the war machines.
I don't think you are.
No. Okay. You're entrenched, aren't you? Okay. Next to them, next to the house, then we have some Blackguard with halberds, and leading the Blackguard is Coran Deathhand. He's the special character, and he makes them immune to psychology. So you'll have to kill them to the last man. Next to them, we have, never seen before, as far as I'm concerned, on a battlefield, on YouTube anyway, we have 15 Sisters of Slaughter.
Yeah, with their whips, just when you thought it couldn't get any saucier after the naked witch elves.
Whips and shields, and if you don't know anything about those, they negate rank bonuses.
Ooh.
So when you're fighting troops that are 4 or 5 deep, those won't count towards the combat resolution scores.
It's quite tasty.
Very tasty, and they're very high weapon skill as well. Next to those, we have a Bloodrak shrine with a Medusa on top that has a 12-inch glare.
It looks a little bit like a stage for a children's play or something, doesn't it? This.
She's the Wicked Witch of the East, then, with a trident and a glowing head. You know, again, I like things that look good. Don't care if they're that powerful or not. I just think love her rules, brilliant. Hopefully, I can turn one of your dwarves into a stone. And next to us, we have 5 Doomfire Warlocks. Yes.
They don't look overly clothed either, do they?
No. But they do have a 4-up ward save.
Right.
And they have 2 spells that come automatically. They have Soul Blight and Doombolt.
So, moving down to the dwarves. First of all, I have 21 hand weapon and shield warriors there, with a runesmith. Now, even though I'm not revealing what all the items are in the list, I did have to differentiate the runesmith slightly. So the one there has no dispelling abilities. Next to them is a cannon, which may just have runes on it. And then, as we go along, a master engineer, next to the organ gun, which is entrenched, which may also contain some runes. This is dwarves we're talking about, after all. Then we've got 20 hammerers, no characters in there. We have 29 Great Weapon Warriors with my BSB. Then we have 20 Iron Breakers with a Runesmith and Belagar Iron Hammer. I've never used him before, I've got the model though, so I want to try him out, see how he does. Then all the way over here, we've got 10 Iron Drakes, represented by miners with steam drills for this game. It looks quite good though, they look almost Iron Drake-like. And 10 Thunderers. So all the way out there on their own. It's a risk, but I think it could pay off. So presumably for this battle, I don't know, the Dark Elves are off to do some evil torturing somewhere, and they've just happened across this dwarf defensive position.
Well, dwarves aren't too much good to Dark Elves because they don't walk very fast. They're not going to make very good slaves. But what we can do is use their beards for, as a substitute for cotton.
You could. Wouldn't that get a bit itchy? Maybe that's why they're all naked, because they make their clothes out of dwarf hair, so they just don't wear it.
We can make some cold one saddles out of their beards.
You certainly could, and of course the dwarves, they're not fans of elves, but they don't have hatred for them, unless I roll on the grudge at the start of the game, which I think you're supposed to do before first turn, so I'll do that now.
Alright.
Let's see what kind of hatred I'm going to have. So I'm hoping for a 5 or 6. Nope. I think every time I've played as dwarves I've got this, so it's just my general has hatred for your general.
Okay, so he hates the woman on the Pegasus. Is Belagar your general?
Yes.
What's so good about him then? Is he just really tough in that?
Well, what's so good about him? I can tell you, he has Gromril armor, he has a shield that gives him a 4+ ward save, he's immune to Killing Blow, Heroic Killing Blow.
Oh.
And he always strikes first, he has +1 bonus to wound, and for one round during the game he can just decide to double his attacks whenever he feels like it.
So who would go first then? I've got all those strikes first as well.
In that case, I believe they would just both strike first, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't come down to initiative. I know for always strikes last it definitely doesn't.
Okay, I'll be avoiding him then.
It shouldn't be too difficult, he is a dwarf.
Okay.
Not notoriously difficult to avoid.
Alright, we've done spells, we've done hatred, and we've placed the armies, so is it time for...
Yeah, so I finished putting my army down first, so I'll be getting +1 for the first turn roll, but that doesn't usually help me, so let's see. Oh, it might do this time.
So you get 6, you're on 6? Got to be a 6, come on. No.
Oh, so dwarves are going first. Right then. If anyone is watching this, do feel free to comment, and I will check the comments whenever I get the opportunity. I'm just trying to draw little turn markers in the corner. There we go. Right, so dwarf movement phase. Usually the shortest phase in Warhammer, other than maybe the Vampire Count's shooting phase or something like that. Or the Beastmen shooting phase for that matter. Decisions. I think they're just going to stay exactly where they are. No, in fact, I'm just going to edge the Iron Drakes up a little bit, like so. They'll be out of range anyway. And I believe it's time for... There's no point doing a magic phase, because I don't have the anvil today, and there's no remain in play spells that I need to get rid of. So, straight onto the shooting phase. Okay, Thunderers, they'll be out of range, I'm sure. So, I'm just going to confirm anyway.
I think Thunderers should be prone to blowing up, because it's just like, primitive gun.
I think Empire handguns should be prone to blowing up, because they're crudely made by humans.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't know about dwarf ones, though. So, they're out of range. So, let's get that organ gun rolling, shall we? Do any of these units have a ward save built into them? Witch elves or anything like that?
I'm not telling you.
You can tell me if it's not a special banner you've given them.
I'm not telling you. Oh, one question. It's not related to this though. If a unit has a standard bearer and it has a battle standard bearer as well, so you basically got 2 standards. Does it mean they get +2 combat res?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume they do have a ward save, but they're a juicy target. And it seems wiser to shoot that than to shoot at I believe all war machines are toughness 7 when you're shooting at them. So I'm not going to bother shooting at the bolt thrower. Okay, so the engineer, of course, is lending his abilities to the organ gun. So I'm going to roll 2 artillery dice first of all, see how many shots it gets. 4 and a misfire, so I'm going to use the engineer to re-roll a misfire. A 2. And I'm still not very happy with that, so I'm going to use the Rune of Forging to re-roll the other one. There, that's more like it.
So 14 hits?
So 12 hits. Because you can only re-roll each dice once.
Okay.
So 12. Now, the ballistic skill of the engineer is 4, and it's also got the Rune of Accuracy, so it's +1 to hit, so it's really like BS 5. So it's long range, so I'll be hitting on 3s. Unless they have anything special on them that makes them -1 to hit from shooting, for instance.
Nope.
Oh my goodness, look at all those 2s. So only 5 hits.
Only 5 hits. What strength is it?
5.
Well,
So all elves are toughness 3, aren't they?
yeah, but 2 to wound then, I imagine.
Still failed with 2 of them, so only 3 wounds with armor piercing as well, so it's -3 on the save.
Okay, so
I assume they have no armor anyway since they're naked.
No, you can't actually put armor on them anyway. You don't have the choice.
Yeah, so that was not particularly good. Hopefully I've got all my terrible rolling out the way in turn 1 though. Now, we did establish before the game that anything on the hill can see over the trees but not the building. So I have to decide whether I'm going to shoot a cannonball at this Pegasus, which may well have a ward save.
Do I only roll the ward save once?
It depends what the item is.
So if you've got, say, if you roll 5 wounds, for example.
Yeah, you only roll it before I do the multiple wounds.
Okay.
So I'm thinking she's probably going to have something that'll give her a 2+ save against the first wound. But I'm going to go for it anyway because I need to get that down so I can shoot her next time anyway. So I'm going to aim... Well, you know what? Just to be crazy and different, I'm going to go 10 from the back. Because I'm sure no one's ever said that before.
I don't really understand this cannon thing, so I'm just going to go with whatever you say.
Well, if you guess 10 from right on the back, then even if you roll 10 for the distance, then it's still not going to overshoot the target. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, so let's see. Well, it starts where this ruler starts now. And then the point where the cannonball lands will be this plus an artillery dice.
Okay, but
So if I only aimed it there, and then I rolled a 10 for the distance, the cannonball would just start bouncing behind her.
I'll see. Okay, okay.
So, see how far it
Does it make a
starts?
difference like you're firing into a forest?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Surely it's soft cover or hard cover.
If it was a ballistic skill-based weapon, then yes.
Okay, go on then, do your worst.
So it misfires, so I'm going to use the Rune of Forging to re-roll that.
No way!
And of course it misfires again. So let's see what happens to the cannon. Oh, that's the best result, so it'll be able to fire again next turn.
Oh, what's the worst result?
The worst result would be blowing up immediately. If I'd got a 1.
Amazing.
So after that very, very effective turn 1 for the Dwarfs, it's time to hand straight over to the Dark Elves.
Just a sec, I'm just on the phone. Keep entertained. Hello?
Well, that's what I do. I entertain people.
No, it doesn't ever. Sorry.
Oh, I wonder if we can still
Oh.
hear his conversation.
Sorry, I get about 10 calls a day with these fucking landlines, you know?
Disgraceful.
Is Mr. Whoever living there that doesn't ever live here?
Was someone going to offer you PPI or payment protection or something?
Never took that out, ever. So, you had to the PPR thing, you had to have been a mug to agree to take that in the first place.
It seems like it. Either that, or is there a problem with your PC? Would you like to give me remote access to your PC? See, they usually have slightly more of a foreign accent than that.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe you actually missed. But if you'd have chosen your engineer to be with them, perhaps it would have been a different story.
Not in this instance, because I would have only been able to re-roll the misfire once still.
Okay, I'm going to fly my lady over here. I'm going to just cast loads and loads of spells. It's going to be really cool.
It could happen, or you could roll a double 1 for the magic phase.
I'm going to run out all the way. I'm going to go all the way there. Just so it's kind of like, yeah. If you want to hurt me with your dwarfs, it's going to take you out of the fight there. I'm going to move these, baby. Oh, I believe I've got all movement 5 for elves. So, just going to move all these things forward like that. And the witch elves.
No comments on this yet, but we do have 2 viewers.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the slaughter feast.
I think there will be a slaughter. If my shooting goes well next turn, I think it'll be elf corpses on the menu tonight.
No.
If it doesn't go well, I'm not too confident going up in combat against this lot. Although with Mr. Ironhammer in there, who can just decide whenever he feels like it to have 8 attacks, then I won't be too disappointed if he gets in there.
Does sound good. What's the range of your shooting with your...
The Iron Drakes are 18 inches and the Thunderers 24.
Christ.
So it's not obscenely high.
I tell you what is obscene is the high price to buy Sister Slaughter models from Games Workshop.
Are they something ridiculous like £30 for 5?
No, £36 for 10. They double up as witch elves, like, well, I don't know, it's a lot.
Yeah, the new Hammerers and Iron Drakes and all that are in that pricing structure as well.
Heck of a lot. It's basically Forge World prices.
It really is.
Isn't it? When those Chaos Dwarfs come out, they were £30 for 10, then 32, 33, now they're 30. You know, they keep going, creeping up.
Yep.
You thought, oh, it's because it's Forge World. But what's the Blood Rat Shines movement? I've got a 5 on that as well. And what I want to do...
So, you said that's a chariot, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Does that mean it can't march?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Trust me to put it in. Right. It can march if it's charging, can't it? It can charge, but it can't.
It can charge, yeah.
Right.
I haven't seen its stats though, so I'm not sure whether you'd want to charge.
Let's check these doobie-doos, what they're called. Doomfowworks movement 9. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're just going to get in your face with these beauties. All the way like that. Like that. Yeah. Just so I can charge you next turn, if I should choose. Right, I believe my movement phase is done. And it's time for the Winds of Magic.
It certainly is. I would very much like a really terrible roll here.
Okay, so 2 dice. Not too bad.
That's very tasty, actually.
4 for you, 6 for me.
So, have you got some channeling to do?
10 for me. 10 for me and 6 for you.
Yep, unless we can channel some more.
You can't.
And I'm going to try and channel some with my Runesmiths, which is how that works now. Nope. So, 10 versus 6 dice.
Yes. Right.
That's
So
pretty much what you wanted.
first off, I'm going to do some Doom bolts from the Doomfire Warlocks.
Yes.
And I'm going to shoot them
How does that work? Can they all fire one each?
No, it's just 2d6 strength 5 hits.
So they can just do one for the unit.
But if I do the more powerful version, it's 4d6 strength 5.
Right.
So I'm assuming these Iron Drakes, what, they got like Gromwell armor, so it's 4 up.
They have 4+ save and a 6+ ward. And a 2+ ward against flaming attacks.
Oh, fuck off. Right.
Is Doombolt flaming?
A blazing is black flyer, so it's different. It's invisible fire that you can't ward save against.
Yeah, I would imagine that it wouldn't apply to that then.
No, it doesn't say that. I'm just making it up.
Is it not flaming though?
It doesn't say. It would say if it was flaming, wouldn't it? Because you get extra bonuses for that.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
If it doesn't say, then it's not. They'll only have a 6+ ward.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but we've got to get rid of these guys though. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to put 3 dice.
Are you going for the small or the juicy version?
The juicy version would be so good, wouldn't it? Because you'd only get -2 on your save. No, I need to deal with I need to deal with some other stuff. Yes. Just a basic one, please. 3 dice on it.
What's the total you need?
I need a 12. These are level 2 wizards.
Okay then.
What do you want to do? Roll. 10, 12. I'll make it on a 14.
How many hits will that do?
It will be 2d6.
Strength 4.
Strength 5.
Can I afford to let that go past? I don't think I can, because I think those are probably quite a lot of points, those Doomfire Warlocks. I don't want to get just shredded on this side of the board. But do I want to throw dice at it, or use my only scrolly on it?
Do you get a +2 on your dice roll because you've got 2 runesmiths?
It's just a +2 for being a dwarf.
Right, yeah, okay. So you need a 10, don't you? Need a.
I'm just going to check if I've got the banner that gives me any bonuses against dispelling magic. I can't remember if I put it in there. Let me see. It doesn't look like it. I think I'm just going to try and dispel it. I'm going to try to dispel with 4 dice. Yeah, there we go. So now it's 7 against 2.
Oh, you dispelled it? Shit.
Yep. I don't think I could afford to let that go off.
Okay. Right. So I put 3 dice on that, didn't I? So
Yep.
I've got 7 left.
Yep.
7 left. Let's see what else I've got here. I can take away your leadership. I can stuff a weapon skill test or stuff for strength. Your weapon skill is going to be a lot, at least 4 on everything, isn't it?
Yep.
Soul Stealer.
If you're going to make dwarves do any kind of test, it should really be an initiative test.
Yeah, but don't have strength 2 hit. Soul Stealer strength 2 hit. It's a big crap, isn't it? I'm going to do another Doom. I'm going to do a Doom Bolt with my Supreme Sorceress.
Okay.
How does it work if I want to shoot your cannon or shoot your organ gun with a magic spell?
Well, it would be toughness 7 against shooting attacks, so I'm pretty sure that counts for magic as well.
I can't aim at the crew.
No, sadly.
You
You could aim at the engineer, but he would get a lookout, sir, from the war machine.
How many wounds do you get? How many wounds does each war machine have?
3.
So, if I get some 6s, 5s or 6s, I can do it. And strength 5, toughness. Strength 5, toughness 7. That's a 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I can just go for these warriors. That could be good. Yes, but I've got to go for that cannon. Got to destroy it with one more round.
Yeah, those tactical cogs working inside the head of a master general.
Because it's just like, it's so much fun, but it's, you know, I might only get this one magic phase. You know what I mean? If you shoot her off next round.
Yeah.
So 4d6 strength 5 hits. Yeah, I'm going to go for... I'm not scared of war machines. I'm going to go for those warriors with a doom bolt with the powerful version. And I'm going to 4 dice it. No, I need to do more than that. 24 plus 6 dice it. No, I'll just do the normal one.
Okay.
I'll put 3 dice on that. I need a 12 plus. 10, 14. That's a 6. That's a 18. Then I got with that.
So that's Doombolt on the cannon, is it?
No, Doombolt on the warriors.
Oh, the warriors. I think I'll let you have that.
Okay. So that would leave me with what, 3 dice again? No, 4 dice.
4 dice, yeah.
4 dice. So it's 2d6 strength 5 hits to the con. Oh shit.
I think I made the right move letting that one go through.
Yeah, I think you did.
On the basis of that roll. Had you got a 12, I might not have been so thrilled.
So 3 strength 5 hits. Shrink.
Yeah. 3s to wound.
Great, I don't want to wound. Sometimes I press roll and there's a little bit of a delay, so there you go, 2 wounds.
Right, does it allow saves? Or does it say no armor saves allowed?
You say no armor saves, no.
Okay, so 2 saves. 4 plus, so -2. So 2 dead.
2 dead. Right, now, the lore attribute, spiteful conjuration.
Yep.
And the casting roll contains any doubles, which it did. The target suffers 2d6 strength 1 hits with armor piercing.
Not bad.
So you've got an additional 2d6 strength 2d6 hits.
Yep.
So 8 hits at strength 1.
Yeah, so looking for 6s.
One more.
So it's -1, so a 5 plus save. And another one dies. That's quite a good lore attribute, really, isn't it?
Yeah, man. If I roll a treble, it's 3d6 strength 1 hits.
It can quite reliably do a wound on a monster or something, can't it?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Well, perhaps. So if I'd have done that, I would have got 1 wound off your cannon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I've got another. Oh yeah. Weapon skill test. When you do a weapon skill test, if you've got strength 5, do you basically roll a d6? And if you roll a 6, then you failed it.
If you roll above your stat, then you fail.
I see. That's leadership. Sorry about this. I'm going to get used to these. Be quick.
It's the first time you've actually played with Dark Elves, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's do Soul Stealer. Why not? I'm going to put Soul Stealer. It's a direct damage to place a small round template within 18 inches of the wizard.
Yeah.
There's the small one. I'm going to put it right there. So, yeah, right there.
Okay.
And it scatters d6 inch. So I'm going to put it there then. All right.
What does it do?
All models hit by the template, so a strength 2 hit, no armor save allowed.
Okay.
So that could be good on the cannon, couldn't it? No? Could that work on the cannon? It's not got a soul.
Well, you'd just get 1 strength 2 hit on it, wouldn't you? So it'd just be a 6 to wound it.
If I actually get any wounds, and then I have to roll a d6. If I get a 4 plus, I gain a wound back.
But here's a question. This is the law with the law attribute, isn't it? If you have a template like that, on the target unit it says.
Yes.
So does that mean you could choose which one of the two you put the template on? Or if it scatters out onto any one of them, does that mean the extra damage can only go on that unit?
All models hit by the template, so it doesn't say anything about units. It's just whatever under the template.
But the extra damage though, if you rolled a double while casting it.
That's true. I think you'd have to nominate it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if it was covering 2 units, would you get to choose? I would say probably.
Yeah.
Right. So you're going to try and cast it first.
Yes, I've got 4 dice left, and I only need. I can extend the range. I think I should extend the range actually. Yeah, I'm going to extend the range to 36 inch.
Yep.
I need 14 plus to cast it. I'm going to put it right in the middle of these beauties here.
What is it now? 14 plus.
14 plus. I've got 4 dice left.
Okay, so I think you could, if you position it right in the middle, you could get almost all those hammers, if not all of them. But it will scatter anyway, won't it?
It's only a strength 2 hit.
It's going to scatter, so you won't be able to land it right in the centre anyway, will you?
No. Yeah, it then scatters d6 inch. It's going to scatter no matter what.
Right, so let's see if it casts first of all.
I don't know, but yeah, I think it might just.
So it goes on a 14, are you level 4?
Yes.
Right, then yeah, you've got it on a 15.
I rolled a double there, so I'll get the Soul Stealer thing.
Yep. So I'm just going to let that go, because there's no point. In fact, no, I'm going to throw my 2 dice at it, because I could get a double 6. Nope. So it goes through.
This direction then.
Yep.
So we'll roll that and how do I do this? Just roll the direction dice.
Yeah, roll a direction and then a d6.
Oh, that's good. So it's that way.
Yep. So and the good thing about this program, you can move the box with the direction and the arrow closer, or you can just turn.
Very nice.
So you can turn a ruler to the exact angle that it says on the direction as well. So you just turn it to 258 degrees.
Just 2 inches. It moves 2 inches.
Yep, so if you swivel the rule around to 258 degrees.
Right there?
And then 2 inches. So it should still hit quite a lot of them.
Alright?
Yep. Right, let's have a look. Right in close, see how many you've got. So definitely 6, basically completely covered. Then you've got partials on, I would say, another 4. What do you think?
Yeah, whatever you think, man. It's cool.
I think the people can judge me if I've got this wrong. It's kind of difficult because their arms stick out and cover the edge of their bases. But it looks like you've got 10 to me.
So, okay, 10. It's only a strength 2 hit, so I believe I'll probably need 6s, won't I?
Yeah. Did you say no armor saves?
No armor saves.
Okay. So you could kill a few.
4.
See? There you go.
Good roll, bloody hell. So for each roll of a 4 plus, I get a wound back, but that's 3. So I could have potentially got 4 wounds back from that spell.
And you rolled a double while casting it as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you'll do the extra damage.
An additional 2d6. Strength 1s, so another 11 hits.
You could get more now if you roll some more 6s.
No. Oh no!
That's more like it.
That's the average is coming back to
Yeah, so they're just off having to take a leadership test. So they're
no
all
way. Just off it.
That's all your dice, isn't it? So shooting phase. By the way, we did have a YouTube comment.
Oh,
Mr. Athelith is asking how many points it is, or he may have been saying how many points is that.
It's 2,399 points.
Yeah, the whole game's 2,400. If you're referring to a specific unit, then you'll have to specify which one you meant.
It's almost it's a delicious choice in the Dark Elf book, I must say, because everything's great. Cobalt Knights, brilliant. You know, Dark Riders, brilliant. Cauldron of Blood, brilliant. I mean, but you just can't have them all. That's the thing, you know. Unless you take very small units, I suppose.
Dwarves have a similar issue, but not necessarily because everything's really good. A lot of things are good, but the things are just equally cool, I think, in the dwarf list that I'd want to take.
Yeah. I mean, if you take everything people normally take in a dark elf list, it's pretty boring. You can't really get any of the fruity stuff. It's the basic, you get the Dark Riders. You get those, weird guys on the what they call. I keep forgetting the names here. Not Dark Riders.
I'm not sure what you mean.
What are they called? Doomfire Warlocks.
Yeah.
Loads of witches. You got to fill up your core. So anyway, magic's done.
Yeah, I think you've only got the bolt thrower shooting wise in this army, haven't you?
All right, what's the range of that?
I would imagine it's 36 probably.
Let's have a look.
At worst, I could see it being 30, but it's probably 36.
Ivory's Masters. Where is it in here? I'm looking for it. Can't find it in the book. It's annoying.
Well, it's not that essential because you're about 25 inches away from all my units anyway, so you'll be in definitely.
All right, I'll go for those hammers again.
Okay, probably a good choice since they're the weakly armoured elite.
So how does this work? I get multiple shots.
How many shots does it do?
Just look at this. Rare units. Reaper Boltfly special unit.
Does it tell you which page it has for itself?
No.
It should have its own page somewhere and it'll tell you all the rules for its
I'm
shooting.
looking through that. It's annoying. I wish you'd just say everything about it on one page rather than...
That wouldn't be Warhammer then, would it?
Fucking long.
You can't put everything on one page, it's too easy. It's wargaming with a treasure hunt minigame.
It is treasure hunt, yeah, definitely. But it comes under special, Carbon Chariots, treasure there.
We've got another comment from Parabot2. I think he was telling me to save the scroll, which I already did. So, good advice.
So it's a good thing about, what's it called, where you know the army you're fighting and you compensate for it, i.e., I knew I was getting dwarves, so I didn't take a scroll.
Cheating.
Isn't it? Yeah. And I didn't take the Charybdis because I just thought, well, you're going to shoot him down. Okay, I've got it, mate. Strength 4, range 48 inch.
Yeah, that's good then.
Can either fire an ordinary bolt thrower or it can instead fire 6 smaller reaping bolts at strength 4, which I'll do.
Yep.
So it's six shots.
And what's the ballistic skill?
The skill of the crew is 4.
Okay, so it is just at long range. It's just over 24.
Okay.
So it'll be -1 to hit.
So what's 5s?
So you'll be hitting on 4s, won't you then? Because they normally hit on 3s, Dark Elves.
Pretty cool.
With ballistic skill 4.
5 hits.
Yep. And then 4s to wound then.
What, are you toughness 5? No, toughness 4.
Yeah, it's only strength 4, isn't it?
Yes. 2 wounds.
Only 1. Strength 4, toughness 4. So it's minus... Does it have armor piercing?
No. Sorry, mate. Is it strength 4, toughness 4? And that 3 4's to win. I've got my chart here.
It is strength 4, isn't it, you said?
Strength 4, yeah.
Okay, so
and
1...
Armor piercing, yeah.
It is armor piercing.
Yeah.
Right then, so 1 dead. Does the shrine have any shooting attack or anything like that?
Yeah, but it's only a 12-inch range on that.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. Dwarf turn 2. This is where it gets tasty. Right, movement phase. I'm going to have one, I think. I'm not going to bother measuring because I'm only moving them a little bit. Just moving the hammers up there into position a tad. And the Iron Drakes, let's see how far away they are. I'm not declaring any charges. I think I'm going to edge them back a teeny amount. So they can only go back about 1.5 inches, I think, because it's half movement when you're going backwards. So I'm just moving them back just to make the charge a little more difficult in a second. And I'm just going to slightly reposition these units here. Oops. And the Iron Breakers just edging up a bit.
I forgot to roll for the wood, because my Corsairs are in the wood, aren't they?
Are they? Oh yeah, actually, yeah, let's do that. So, roll the dice and I'll consult the mysterious forest table.
Okay. Let me guess, they all die.
Let's hope so.
1d6?
Yep.
5.
Venom Thicket.
Ah, there we
Any
go.
model in the Venom Thicket has the poisoned attack special rule in close combat. However, if you're moving through it, you must take a dangerous terrain test. So how many of them moved through the Venom Thicket?
Oh dear. 10?
Okay, let's see if you can roll some ones.
3, 4, 5. So 10s, roll 10 dice.
Yep.
Oh my god, no one, sorry man. Sorry.
They're adept at finding their way through Venom Thickets unscathed. Right. So, shooting phase. I think I'm going to build up the suspense to this little War Machine versus Pegasus duel over there, and I'm going to do this side first. So, the Thunderers, first of all, are going to shoot, or are they? In fact, they've got longer range, so I'm going to shoot the Iron Drakes first at your Doomfire Warlocks. So there's 10 of them. They're at long range, so they're hitting you on 5s.
Okay.
5 hits.
What you need.
So toughness 3, so 2s to wound. 4 wounds. They're armor piercing as well, so it's -3, so I assume they're just on their ward save.
Yeah, they got a 4 up ward.
Yep.
So I need to roll. How many do I need to roll? Sorry.
4.
Okay, here we go. 3 save.
One, just 1.
Sorry, 1 dead ski.
Yep. So the Thunderers are going to shoot at them as well. So I'll see if they're long range. Yeah, just. So they're hitting you on 5s as well. Just 1.
Oh god, that's terrible.
3s to wound. So another wound, so another save. Unless they have an armor save that's any good.
No, I think they'd get a 6-up save, wouldn't they? Because they're on
It'll be -2 because they're armor piercing.
No, I failed it anyway, so 1's dead. You killed 2, that's not too bad.
Yep, so they'll need leadership test now, won't they?
Yeah. Do they do that? They're just like spirit men, aren't they?
I don't know, it depends. Are they unbreakable or immune to running away or something?
They hatred, poison attacks, murders, powers, fast cavalry. Do. No.
What's the leadership?
Leadership 8.
Yeah, not bad then.
Oh, I just pass it. Wow.
Yep. So I think I'll take that. Charging into the Iron Drakes or the Thunderers isn't that nice a proposition.
If you were for that ward save, they'd all be dead.
Yep.
No problem.
So, cannon or organ gun? I think I'm going to shoot the cannon first because if that misfires again, then the organ gun's probably going to have a go at her. So, 10 from the back again, as usual. Here we go. 2.
What does that mean? Two.
That means that it just moves 2 inches forward. So I need to get another 6 inches at least on the second roll.
I see.
So, there we go. Yes, just. So, yeah, I believe that just hits the base. So, to wound, so unless I roll a 1 here. Nope, so wounded. If you have a ward save, now will be the time to reel it out.
What's your strength?
10.
Fuck off. 10?
It's a cannon.
I've got the Cloak of Twilight.
Right, what does that do?
The Cloak of Twilight, I probably should have put more shit on it, really, shouldn't I? But I'm just using the magic stuff that's in the book rather than the common ones.
Yeah.
Which I think that's all you should be allowed to do, to be fair.
It's more characterful, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Okay, the wearer of Cloak of Twilight has a 3+ ward save against wounds caused by shooting attacks and spells.
Right then.
Furthermore, in the first round of combat, the wearer gets the killing blow and multiple D3 special rules.
Nice. Right. Okay then, so let's see if you can pass that ward save.
Oh, please God. Come on. Passed. With a 4. Sorry.
Okay, well, the organ gun's going to have a go now because I don't want her to live.
I think in 9th they're all going to have combined characteristics, aren't they? Like,
yeah, they are. That's what the rumours are saying if the end times are carrying on where they're going. So I need to roll 2 artillery dice for the shots. 8 and 2. You know what? I'm going to be greedy. I think I'm going to re-roll that 2. Yes, it was worth it.
Wow.
18 shots.
I mean, it would mean that you couldn't, with combined profiles, you couldn't just kill it with one cannonball.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Not being able to... Because currently when you shoot at a monster, when something's mounted on a dragon or something, it hits both of them. Wait a minute. Is the Pegasus just like a... Does it have a separate wound profile?
It's got 3 wounds.
I think I should have rolled to wound that as well.
3 wounds, toughness 4. Do you have to choose? Do you have to?
I think it just hits both if the cannon touches the base.
Do you distribute the attacks then?
Well, let's see if the cannonball kills the Pegasus first. Will that benefit from her ward save?
God, who knows? No, that's the thing with this.
Right, so it wounded. Let me just look that up quickly.
So basically you're saying it hits the character and the mount?
Yes.
I think you have to nominate you have to roll to see.
When you're doing ballistic skill-based attacks, then you allocate them randomly or evenly between the two, I think.
Yeah, because I thought it was 1 to 4, it's the mount. 5 or 6.
I think that that is how it is for ballistic skill attacks, but with template weapons like a cannon is, it just hits everything. So I'm just going to look. Character mounts, monstrous mounts. Shooting at ridden monsters. They're considered a single target. You can't shoot at specifically the rider or the mount. Blah 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 blah. Templates. Template against a monster. Both the rider and the mount are automatically hit. It doesn't say that the monster also uses the character's ward save. Which I'm assuming it doesn't, because I remember loads of incidents where dragons get killed by cannonballs and the rider had a ward save, so he's just running around on his own.
Okay,
so I might just kill the Pegasus. So I've wounded it, so I'll see how many wounds I do to it.
Okay.
1.
Oh, with a D6 then, yeah. Oh. Okay, well, that's that then. I've got 2 wounds left.
Yep, so the 18 shots from the organ gun. So 1 to 4, it hits the Pegasus.
What's that?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the Pegasus.
Wow.
What's the toughness of the Pegasus?
4.
Okay, so 3s to wound. I would suggest that the Pegasus is probably dead now.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's a safe bet.
Okay, and just get. Do you want to just do the one for the?
Yeah, 7 hits on the rider. What is she toughness 3 or 4?
No, toughness 3.
Okay, so 2s to wound. So 5, so she'll get a ward save against those.
So I roll 5.
5 ward saves.
I need a 3 up. All saved.
Yep.
Oh God, she's mean.
She is just running around on foot now.
Right, and just get a foot character.
Yeah, I'll take that. It takes away a little bit of her threat. She's not going to be charging into combat with my war machines now from there.
Well, the Pegasus took me where I wanted to be.
Yeah. Got you in range to do all your nasty spells.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long she can survive for, though.
Also, that has just tied up all my war machine shooting to kill a Pegasus.
Yeah, big time.
So your other units are getting in there, not quite as touched as I would have liked them to have been.
I mean, in theory, wouldn't she now fall from the skies to her doom?
Sadly, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, we can house rule that if you want. On a 2+, she falls to her death, breaks her neck. If that's the way you want to go with it.
Yeah. All right then.
So, I think that's everything.
How much do your dwarves cost? Great weapon ones, about 12 points each, something like that.
With a great weapon, I think they're at 10 points each.
I've killed about 4, so I've got 40 points worth out of them.
Yeah, but you remember you have to finish off the unit though, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get my points back, see. I need to get another 150 points out of you.
Yeah.
With that sorceress to make it worth it.
So it's your turn then.
Really? That was quick.
Yep, this is what happens with dwarves.
Well, you're not moving.
I will be in a minute, don't worry.
What's your movement rate of dwarf? 3?
3.
So if you wanted to charge my sorceress, it's 6. You need to roll. You need a 14 still.
Yeah, it's very unlikely they'd be able to charge her successfully from there.
Well,
although if the opportunity's there, they might take it.
Especially when there's some Corsairs in your face.
Yeah, if the Corsairs are there ready for a counter charge, that might put a bit of a dampener on that plan. Oh, got a comment from Mr. Spud Tate saying,
Hey, Spud Tate, man, I do,
says,
bro.
Hey, Broseph, hope you are all well, and then a smiley face.
That suggests he's just sort of watched it for a few seconds and got bored and gone off.
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's them. Let's get the witches. Can I charge you? I need a 13. I need a 13. I'm going to go for it.
Ooh.
I should have declared my charges before, sorry. I haven't done that now.
You haven't moved anyone yet anyway, have you?
Yeah, I moved them Corsairs forward.
Well, there's nothing that you rolled for, so let's just do the charges now.
Alright, that's one charge, and then I don't think the black card can reach yet, so...
So...
forward.
What are those with the whips called?
Sisters of Slaughter.
So... Anything on the right side of the table going to be doing any charging?
Alright, let's just move them forward.
Let's do the charges. So... Because then if you fail them, you might want to change where you're going to move. You guys aren't...
No more charges. No more charges.
Okay, the Warlocks not too thrilled with the idea of charging into that wall of fire.
No, I've got a little idea for them. They're movement 9, so they can go in the fast cavalry. So they're 18-inch.
I will remind you, though, that Iron Drakes can just turn around on the spot and shoot at you.
Oh, bollocks. Really?
Yep, they're quick to fire.
So you can't escape from them, really. You can't run past them or anything.
No. Quick to fire, 2 up ward save against fire, leadership 10, flaming attacks. They're pretty tasty, but also expensive.
I've got to charge them then. I've got to
Right.
I have know that information.
Where did you move from?
I moved from there, where it was 18-inch. I moved from there.
18 inches away, did you say? Or 18 inches up the ruler?
Yeah, I just moved the ruler 18 inches. That's more like it there. Just to see
Okay,
how...
so, yeah, because I shot at you and I was at long range, so yeah, that's about right.
So, do I have to roll for that charge? No. Well, I want to declare the charge.
If you're declaring the charge, then I'm going to stand and shoot first of all.
Oh, fuck off.
So let's see if I can kill them all.
I can't kill them at all, otherwise...
So, they're dwarves, so they don't get -1 to hit on their stand and shoot. So, 5s,
Oh, lucky me.
3 hits, 2s to wound, 2, so 2 ward saves.
Sorry,
You're doing well on the ward saves so far in this one. So let's see if they get in.
Is it 3d6?
Yeah, the highest 2 on 3d6. So yeah, they're in.
Okay.
They might still kill you in combat. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I can still cast my spell, can't I?
Yep.
Hey, well, we'll see. Let's move them Sisters of Slaughter. I want them in. Oh, do you have to roll for that forest as well? I suppose so.
Yes. Hold on. I've got the...
I'm not quite touching it though. Look, I'm just going to do that. So, yeah, go on then. Just roll for it.
Where is the table? I'm just finding it. Okay, here we go. Mysterious forest table. Let's see what it is.
Okay. My dice gone. Here we go.
Some of the Blackguard are in it as well, aren't they?
Yeah. 3.
Blood Forest. So whenever a spell is successfully cast by or at anything in the Blood Forest, then the unit within it suffers d6 strength 4 hits as the trees go into a feeding frenzy.
Oh, so basically I rolled the worst one.
So it's probably not going to happen unless you want to buff them up with some spells. Also, when any hits have been resolved, the Blood Forest moves 2d6 in a random direction.
Okay, just so, do I have to roll for anything now?
No. And it's only if there's any magic cast at them or by them.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fine. Alright, if you didn't notice, I move a Blood Rat Shrine a mighty 6-inch forwards.
Yep.
And I'm going to move my sorceress back a bit towards that forest there. Can I actually put her in the forest? Or can she join a unit?
Who?
Can my sorceress join the Corsairs unit?
If she moves into the unit, she can.
Okay, I'm going to do that then.
Okay.
Okay. What did I do with my witches? I haven't moved. I declared a charge, didn't I? Yeah, I wanted to see if I could charge them as well.
Yeah, you wanted to charge the hammerers, didn't you?
Yes.
So, what's that, 14 inches? Or
Just under. Is it for the furthest one?
it's for the closest point to closest point in the unit. So, as close as you can get it, basically. So, if you turn it a bit more, you might be able to get it to 13.
Just over 13, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'd say 13. Anyway, let's see what I get. I might not even get it.
Yeah, just about 13.
Oh, no.
No, so they just trundle forward 2 inches.
That's the game there, man. That's... Fuck. Needed that.
That could have been juicy for you.
Oh, you betcha. Now you're going to whittle me down and some more.
Whittling is what dwarves do best. Oh, except not anymore, because they're not allowed to use wood. New models, it's all metal and stone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Interesting. What's a grudge thrower made out of then?
Well, the new one's just made out of metal, isn't it?
I think that's everything moved. We've got magic now.
Yep, let's have a terrible roll, please.
How's that? That's a terrible roll.
It's not too bad, so 5 against 4. Let's see if we can channel any extra dice. Now, do the Doomfire Warlocks, I just thought of this, do they all get to channel 1 dice each?
No, just 1 per regiment. They get 1 per regiment of per rank of 5.
Okay.
Alright, so if they've got any ranks of 5 behind them.
Okay, so I've not channeled any.
Not either. So 5 dice against 4.
Yep.
So the Doomfire Warlocks are going to do Doombolt.
That is a magic missile, isn't it? I'm just going to look that up just to make sure it can be cast into combat. I think it can. I'm just going to check though.
I'll choose something else if it is.
Let's see. I know you can't cast it into someone else's combat, a magic missile, I'm pretty sure. But when you're the one in the combat, I think you probably can.
Yeah, I think that's fair. If I just don't do that then. I'll do
I think you can. I think you will be able to cast it. I'm just going to double check first to make sure we don't get 100 comments telling us how stupid we are. Let's see. If I can find it. This is the kind of thing that really keeps people glued to the game. Spell types. Spells. Well, I can't find it right now, so I'm just going to assume you can do it. I think you can.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't mind taking that off.
Yeah, go for it.
You know what? I don't even want to do it now because I've only got 5 dice. So really, I can only try for 2 spells here. So I want to try Soul Blight.
Okay.
Because the other woman can't cast that. I need it on 900 plus, and basically, if I get it off, you get -1 strength, -1 toughness, on your Iron Drakes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 2 dice on it.
Yep.
I can't see what that was.
It's a 2 and a 5.
So 7. They're level 2 wizards.
What did you need?
I needed a 9.
So you got 9.
Yeah.
So just. It just automatically does -1 strength, -1 toughness.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to throw 3 dice at it. Yeah, so dispelled it.
Okay, so I've got 3 dice left. I'm going to do a Doom Bolt with my Doom Bolt
With your...
with woman.
Yep, the one that you haven't renamed, so she's called something that appears to be in Danish or something. Or German, maybe.
Yeah.
Hexenkriegerin.
He's called a Hexenkrieger. I'm going to do a Doom Bolt with the Hexenkrieger on the Hammerers.
Oh dear. Is it the beefed up version or the small version?
I can't risk the big one. I've only got 3 dice, so I'd need 24 on that. 18. It's actually not possible anyway.
So what do you need for this then?
I need a 12.
Okay.
10, 13. That's 17, including a level.
Okay, so that's what would that do?
That's 2d6 strength 5 hits.
Not sure I can allow that. The thing is, do I think I'm going to need to prevent even bigger spells later on, or is this pivotal? I think I might regret it, but I'm going to scroll it.
Oh.
I think I'm going to have to do it because the runesmith with the scroll could always just get killed. So I'm just going to use it now while I've still got it.
Okay, there you go. I would have done only 4 hits anyway.
Ah, well.
I would have got 2 wounds.
Shooting phase then.
Shooting phase. Let's go. I was going to arm some blokes with hand bows and stuff, but I thought it's too much of a kerfuffle. So I might regret that, but as it is, I'm going to fire the bolt thrower into the hammers.
Yeah, I think they have moved, so I might have moved into short range actually. Let's see. Are they within 24 now?
Yes, they are.
Yep. Okay, so you'll be hitting on...
So bow skill 4.
Yeah, you're hitting on 3s then.
6 bullets.
Yep.
3s, 5 hits.
Wounding on 4s.
Oh,
so two dead.
Armor piercing.
Okay. Combat then, unless anyone else got shooting. Nope. So here we go. Juicy combat. You don't really need to ask me what my initiative is. I think it's safe to say you're going first.
I'll go first. I've got weapon skill 4, and the Dark Sea's got weapon skill 3.
Yeah, what are they armed with? If it's spears, you'll get +1 strength for charging with cavalry.
I don't think it's spears, actually.
The models seem to have spears, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're the only ones I could find that look like them, you see. So, sorry to look at this. Doomfire Warlocks, what have they got? Just hand weapons.
Okay. So...
they've got 2 attacks each.
Yeah.
But the leader, I've got a Master of Warlocks, so he's got 3 attacks. So 2 on 2 attacks, that's 4, and then plus 3 attacks. 7 attacks for the riders, weapon skill 4, strength 4.
Okay, you're against weapon skill 5, so he's just hitting on 4s.
7 attacks. 3.
Do they have always strikes first or anything like that?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Because if you have always strikes first and higher initiative, you get re-rolls.
Really?
Yep.
What? Rerolls to hit?
Yep.
No, roll another 4 then.
So that gets you another 2. So 5 hits.
5 hits, strength 4 with murderous prowess and poisoned attacks. Oh, actually, I rolled a 1.
So
yeah.
one of them is a poisoned attack, so that auto wounds.
Yeah, sorry.
So
4.
I'll take the save on that one first.
Okay.
So it's strength 4, you said. Is it
Yes.
armor piercing?
No.
So he makes that save.
Nice.
So you got 4 of the hits, so you roll to wound, strength 4, toughness 4.
Or 3 hits, but
3
I reroll
more.
1 with murderous prowess. Reroll 1s.
That's tasty. Okay, so 4 more. Let's do the saves for them. 2 dead.
Okay, and then I've got 3 Dark Steeds. They've got initiative 3, I think. No, initiative 4.
Okay.
Skill 3, strength 3.
Okay, so 4s and then 5s.
2 hits. No wounds.
Okay. So I don't have a champion in this unit, so I've got 8 attacks back. Hitting you on 3s. Got my higher weapon skill. So 3 misses. And strength 4, toughness 3.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Now I've got the 4. I've got the 6 up save.
But it's strength 4, so it'll be -1 anyway.
Okay, so I've just... How many wounds? 2?
2, so just 2 ward saves.
1 dead, 1 saved.
Okay. So, do you have any command in this unit?
Only a Master of Warlocks, and he does. There's no...
Okay, the Iron Drakes only have... let me see. I've only given them a musician. Yeah. So you get 1 for charging and 2 wounds. I've got just 1 wound.
-2.
Yep, so they're down to leadership 8. They're fine.
Right, I need a quick toilet break, my friend.
Yep.
Is that the end of the turn?
Yep.
Okay, end of turn 2.
Okie doke. Right, folks. While he's gone, let's go through some tactical subtleties and nuances that I'm planning to apply during this turn. I'm thinking ultimate combo charge of death into this unit of Blackguard here, because even if the Ironbreakers get charged in the flank, Belgar Ironhammer on the Oathstone will give them a 5+ parry to the flank, so I'm not too worried about getting charged in the flank by those whip dudes there. So I'm thinking I could just possibly mangle some Blackguard, hopefully. Over here, I'm not sure, I just can't decide whether to charge the Thunderers into those Warlocks to finish them off, or to just shoot at the Shrine. I'll have to ask what the toughness is on that before I make that decision. I'm not sure whether to charge everything into those Corsairs either. It's going to be a tricky one. I think we hear the return of the steel.
Yeah, I just had a thought that about the blood rat Medusa.
Yep.
And obviously on the Shrine, it's only got movement 5, so they can't charge. But on its own, if I can find that little beastie thing, you call that. Yeah, because you can have them on their own, can't you? The Medusas.
I'm not sure. I assume you can actually.
Yeah, you can have them on their own. They're quite expensive, but they've got like leadership 4, or something really low like that. Maybe even less.
Well, would you want to be led by that?
Yeah, but they should worship them, shouldn't they? The snake goddess.
You can worship her, but just don't look at her.
Well, she's 90 points. Actually, leadership 2, 3 wounds, 3 attacks, and she's got movement 7. So if you got the Medusa on her own, she can move 14 inches.
She can't give you orders too sternly though, because if you turn round, because she's got your attention, you'll just turn to stone, won't you?
I think with the Shrine, you just get the 12 inches with the mirror, the stone turn to stone thing.
What toughness is the Shrine?
I think it's toughness 5. I'd say offhand. Yeah, toughness 5. No, toughness 6. Wounds 5.
Right.
Makes no
Well,
sense.
I think that's made up my decision what I'm going to do with this turn then. So I'm just going to check something.
Why did I have to talk about that?
Right, let me
You
see.
can have it. It's crap anyway.
Oh dear. Right, so I can't charge into the flank of the Warlocks with the Thunderers because they're out of a charge arc. So that's unfortunate. Let's see what other potential charges I could get here. Right, this is an interesting one. Better do this precisely with the world watching. Ooh. Can you see this, Mr. Steele?
What's that? I'm looking at the charge right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to line up to see whether this unit can charge into the flank of your Blackguard.
Yeah.
Does it look like I'm touching... Does it look like this line is touching the base of the guy in the back rank?
Ooh. Maybe it just clips it, but it looks like a long way off.
It's a fair distance, but it'll be shortest to shortest point for the actual charge distance, though.
Yeah, it's gone then.
So
A double charge.
only double. I'm thinking triple charge.
Well, they're like I said, they're immune to psychology, and they will fight to the last man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you said they're unbreakable, aren't they? Because that character.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I get a triple charge in on them, though, I might just be able to butcher them all.
I think that's your best way. Be a great battle.
So I want to see. Let me check.
I think if I hold you up, though, I could be getting charges into you.
Yeah, if I don't kill them all, then it'd take you a turn to turn round your witch elves, because I'd be out of their charge arc. Those whippy dudes would be able to get in immediately, but I'm not overly concerned about that. I'm just worried about leaving the witch elves alone with all my war machines. But the organ gun might just get 20 shots on them and kill them all. Do I think a double charge is enough? Or am I going to go for the triple? That's the question. You know what? You only live once. Triple charge. Okay, here we go. I'm going to decide if I'm going to do any of the charges, actually. Hand weapon and shield warriors charging into corsairs might be suicidal. But I would get +1 strength for charging.
Yeah. You get the banner, you get the charge.
You know what, I might go for that one as well. Let me see how far it is. Yeah, you know what, I am. So let's do all these charges first. So I've got the Iron Breakers, which is 11 inch. The Great Weapon Warriors, which is 10 inch. And the Hammerers, which is 10. So the Iron Breakers first. So I need 8. Nope, so they just move 5. By the way, you didn't want to flee any of these, did you?
No way, no way. Do you know, was I supposed to roll for Frenzy on the Witch Elves? How does that work? Do you have to just go towards the nearest enemy?
You have to attempt to charge if it's possible, I think.
Okay,
Unless
well,
you pass leadership test.
I did try that anyway, so...
The Great Weapon Warriors. What did I say they needed?
It was a 10, I think. Like that.
Yep, so they fail as well.
Sorry, Great Weapon ones. I don't know what they needed. What, 9?
Yeah, they needed 10. I only got 9. So they go 4. And the Hammerers.
Ew. Well, you're still in a strong block there, aren't you?
Yep,
Which one's got Belagor in it?
the Iron Breakers.
Right.
So that didn't go to plan exactly.
No, it didn't. Yeah, you've been sat drinking all day.
So the Hand Weapon and Shield Warriors into the Corsairs. Nope.
Ooh.
So failed every single charge. That's got to be a new one.
I think because there's going to be some fighting next round, though.
Yep. So movement phase. Has anyone not attempted a charge?
You want
Okay.
to move your Thunderers?
The Thunderers are just going to try and shoot at the shrine.
Okay.
So they're in range.
Is it long range?
Yep. 10 of them, so 5s to hit.
Oh no.
0.
Wow, you're rolling and then probably going to
Yes.
come back and favour you in the end, though.
It might. Now then, do the Blackguard have a ward save?
No, they've just got 5 up save armour.
Okay. I think the organ gun is going to go for them.
Okay. Can I just check how many I've actually put in there? Because I'm worried I've actually drawn in too many. Blackguard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. It should be 30 plus the hero, so it's 31.
So it's 6 across the front and 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how many shots the organ gun's going to get on them. 8 and 10.
Wow.
Very nice.
Is 10 the maximum on one dice you can get?
Yep.
You seem to have rolled that nearly every time.
It's good having the re-rolls as well. So let's see if it's at long range or short range. It's close. Let's see.
What's the distance? 12?
30-inch range. Is that within 15?
Oh, just move the ruler to the side a bit. Sort of up to diagonal left, and then you can see. Oh, it just clips the front one, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay then. So short range, that could be big because it's going to be hitting on 2s now. There's the Master Engineer and the +1 to hit. Here we go. No misses.
Okay.
Look at all those 2s because of that fraction of an inch. So 2s to kill then.
What's the strength of it?
5.
That's
Armor-
just ridiculous. Isn't
armor
it?
piercing.
The best weapon in the game, surely.
When it works really well. But it's expensive as well. With the Master Engineer with it, it's over 200 points.
You need that engineer.
Do you what?
I mean, can you buy 2 of them?
2 organ guns?
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. So I've only got toughness 3, I believe.
Yeah. So 2s to kill if they don't have a ward save.
That's ridiculous, man.
16 dead. Oh my.
Yeah. I'm trying to find something that could negate it, but there isn't anything. Okay, 16 die. It's almost half of them. Lucky I didn't have to paint all those models.
And it's lucky they're unbreakable as well. Yeah, imagine if you spent hours painting each individual one, highlighting his shin pads and everything.
Yeah.
And then 16 of them just peeled off like that.
I'm struggling to actually get these off. How many is that? 1, 3,
Well, you should have 3 ranks left minus 2, shouldn't you?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you said?
16. Oh yeah, it'll be another one because you've got the boss dude in there as well, haven't you?
Bloody hell.
So is that right?
Yeah.
That was pretty tasty.
It's about 200 points worth there, really.
That could be big. I think that makes up for the failed charges.
Yeah.
Right, the cannon now. I have to decide what to do with that. I don't know if that bolt throw is going to be a factor anymore because I think everything's going to be in combat very soon. And I don't think it'd fancy its chances shooting at my war machines, so I might just...
How many have I actually killed with that bolt throw? I've killed about 3 people, haven't I? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think I'm going to shoot at the shrine with the cannon. So I'm going to go... I better do it this way.
Can you reach it?
Yeah. I'll be able to reach, it's just a question of whether I want to try and land the cannonball at which angle, because it'll affect how far I've got on the bounce to hit it and such. Okay, so I'm going to aim 10 from that point there. So the first artillery dice, 2, so I need to get 6 or more. Yep, so it lands right on it.
Surprise, surprise.
Yep. Now, is this considered a character on a separate thing? Does the shrine have its own profile?
I was just thinking that. Just look. Bloodback Shrine. Well, it's. I don't know if the. It's got 2 shrine keepers on it, and the Medusa. So I don't know if you destroy the shrine, do the Medusa come free? I don't know.
So
It counts as crew.
I believe it's going to be treated the same way as the Pegasus. Then I'm not sure though. Let me just consult the rulebook. By the way, I did just check the comments, and Spud is actually watching this, but he's in the bath.
I bet Spud would know. Or Tit.
I would say probably not. Actually, he is getting a little bit into fantasy at the moment. I don't know whether that's supposed to be a secret, but he is. Someone else is asking if we've tried Kings of War, and I have, and it's good.
You're a King's War master, aren't you?
I wouldn't go that far. I haven't played that much of it.
I bought the King's War zombies, and I bought some the equivalent of Chaos Dwarfs. I bought a few of those as well. Yeah, good.
I think it's going to be a good game for breaking people into the massed fantasy battle scene, because it's much simpler than Warhammer. That's what I think, and I think it's going to get quite big.
I think it all counts as the same thing myself because it says the crew.
Okay, let's go with that then. So what's the wounds and toughness of the whole thing?
I mean, if you've got a death hag on a cauldron of blood, you destroy the cauldron of blood. Does he die too?
I don't know how. I'm not sure how it works with when it's for something like the Mortis engine, for instance. When that dies, it just dies. You don't take the corpse master off separately. But then again, he's not a big serious character. So I don't know. I can't remember how it works with that. You know the Skaven thing with the
belt.
Yeah, that has the guy jumping around on it, hiding on the bell. When you kill that, I'm not sure whether he survives. I think he probably does.
Well, you might not kill it anyway. So
Do they both have separate wounds and toughness profiles?
that's a good question.
The Shrine and the Medusa.
No, it's just the shrine that's got toughness value.
Okay then, so it'll be just one model then.
Yeah.
How many wounds does it have in total?
5.
Okay, so let's see if I wound it. Yes. And let's see how many wounds I do. Does it have a ward, actually?
That's a good question.
I'm sure it'll have a ward save.
I don't know. It's got a 6 up save.
It's probably got a 4 or 5 up ward as well.
Let's just get it. Sorry, coming up. Cauldron of blood. Blood black swines. It actually doesn't say. I don't think it does.
Now, there's just a comment. Parabot was asking if we forgot to move the wood, and the reason for that is it didn't inflict any hits on anyone yet. So you only move it after it does hits, as far as I can tell.
No, there's no ward save, Chief.
Okay, so let's see how many wounds the cannonball does to the shrine.
It's got magic resistance 1. That's what it says here. It's got terror.
6 wounds.
So out of a maximum of 6, you roll a 6.
Yep. Okay, that may be the best shooting phase ever.
Otherwise, that is bullshit.
I think it definitely makes up for 4 out of 4 failed charges.
Right.
On average, I think I should have made 2 of the charges. But then, on average, I should have just done 3.5 wounds to that and not killed 16 blackguard.
You've got like 400 points worth out of just one shooting phase there.
That may be the last big shooting phase, though. Right. Combat.
Alright, look, Doomfire will look. So I've got
Yep.
the leader with 3 wounds, 3 attacks, another one. So 5 attacks on the riders. Weapon skill 4.
Yep, so hit on 4s. And you'll get your re-rolls again.
Just a sec, mate. No.
Mr.
Hello?
Popular over there.
Hi, Nico, mate. Sorry, can I call you back, please?
You may not know this, but Remington Steele is actually an international celebrity.
So I have to do that, mate. If he rings, he will call for hours. He won't get off the phone. Right.
I'm just telling the people that you're an international celebrity in case they didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know. That was our tour manager, actually.
Ooh. You going on tour soon?
Yeah, we're doing a radio show, radio tour, and then we're giving a coffee house tour. It's called. We're going to go to all like the universities and play in their student unions, an acoustic set.
Lovely. Now, since you've mentioned that, you probably have to give me a link to put in the video description now, because people will be wondering if they've not heard of all this that you're doing.
Well, I'm in 2 bands. One's called Uncle Frank, another one's called Radio Riddler. Radio Riddler have been supporting UB40, the famous reggae band. We've been supporting them all year, so that's been a real blast. And both bands have had albums out this year, so we've been busy promoting them.
I think you're almost as A-list as I am, to be honest.
Yeah, almost.
You're getting there, working your way up the totem pole.
I'm C+.
Right, so...
Do I get re-rolls because you said I had always strikes first? You sure about that, Andy?
Yeah, if you've got always strikes first and higher initiative, then you get re-rolls to hit. That's why the Elves are so good.
Crazy, man. 3 hits, so another 2. That's another one like that.
Are you down to strength 3 now because you're not on the charge?
It makes no odds.
Oh, so it's just +1 strength all the time.
Their basic strength is 4.
Is it? Okay.
Doomfire Warlocks, yeah.
Oh, is it? What was the rule they had for being on the charge?
Nothing.
Oh, I may have misheard you then.
No, they've just got strength 4 normally.
Right, here we go then. So force to wound.
Oh shit, they've got 2 attacks each. I've done that, yeah, sorry. Force to wound.
So 2, 5 plus saves. 1 dead.
Right, and I've got the Dark Steeds.
Yeah, the evil horses of doom.
2.
No. Okay, so 7 attacks back at you. Oh no, I won't be able to get 7 in now, will I? I'll be able to hit you with 4. So it's just 1 guy on the end who can't hit you, so that's 6 attacks. And hitting you on 3s, then wounding on 3s. 1 wound, so a ward save.
Sorry.
You're doing alright with the ward saves. So you win by 1. So I'm down to leech at 9. So they're fine. Living life on the edge though.
They've got leadership 10.
Yep, it is pretty amazing, isn't it? It makes sense in the fluff because they're supposed to be like these elite tunnel fighters like the Ironbreakers are. So it kind of makes sense that running away would never be an option for them, because where can you really go in a tunnel when you've got just men at your back, enemies at the front?
Well, and you're covered in armour as well, so you can't really move very fast.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense from that perspective, but I can see why people think it's a bit cheese.
I'm
But the
really
thing
worried
is-
about that shrine, you know. I really wanted to have a go with that and see if that... It's pretty crap, though. I mean, I can do a blood rack stare, and that's 4 shots with killing blow.
So it can stare at you, basically, for all those points. It'll psych you out big time until it gets blown off with a
So
cannon.
this is why I bought it. It has a rule called Avert Your Gaze, where you have to take an initiative test. Enemy models in base contact, initiative test, or you get a strength 4 hit with killing blow. So
It's not awful, but if it doesn't have a ward save at all, it's just going to die from war machines. I think what they're thinking with that is they probably expect you to have a Hydra or something like that that's going to be attracting war machine fire, perhaps.
no, you did roll a 6 to wound. You could have rolled a 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. One that's had 2 cannons.
Not every armor has cannons anyway, do they? You know.
Most of them have something that can do the same effect.
High elves, wood elves.
I think it's the thing with high elves, they don't have a cannon, but everything else they have is good. Like dark elves, really.
What about the demons? They're back cannon, don't they?
Yeah, they have that. Yeah, the skull cannon.
Is that good?
I think it's good. It looks very silly though.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn then.
That's the end.
It's going pretty quick, this game.
I think it's
Right.
Next couple of turns now.
Yep. Your turn. I assume you've got a lot of charges to declare.
Yeah, I want to charge the Corsairs into those great weapon warriors, is it? On the left
Hand weapon and shield, those ones.
field. Now, can I get a charge into your side with the Witch Elves?
Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's see if... It looks like most of the unit is in the arc of my front. I would say it's probably front.
Okay, I'm just thinking if you were on those Witch Elves running down, you'd be more likely to go into the side, wouldn't you?
You probably would, but the way it's lined up, it looks like about 75% of the unit is going to be going into my front.
Look, it's always like to get all in base to base with you. Can I change my frontage?
Not while charging.
All right. Well, I want to declare charge into the front. So that's
Yep.
and I want to charge my blackguard.
This is a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got 2 attack sheets. I'm gonna charge them to the Great Weapon Warriors.
Bold.
I have to, don't I? Otherwise, you're going to get me in the rear, in the side. And I'm going to choose Sisters of Slaughter into the side.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely be a side charge. Let's see. Let me see the front. Yep, side. Okay then.
Okay, just taking a couple of screenshots here. And
Yeah, people want more content on your channel.
I know, I'm too busy absorbing all the content that's out there, guys. Do you know what I mean? I'm on the last chapter of Nagash.
The wargaming sponge is what you're saying.
It's too much going on. I'm trying to keep up with it all. Do you know what I mean? If I put a video out, I don't know. I should do more really. The problem is that I've got 7 armies and I'm painting them all at the same time. So what happens is it will take me years to finish them off. So really, I should concentrate on just one at a time. My Dark Elves, for example, I've got about 20 models left to paint, and then it's done. I've got a wicked army there. Dwarves, so I've got too much on, mate. At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Just got to prioritise one thing, really, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the opposite to Malorian, I suppose, because Malorian was so on top of the content that he probably got sick of it a bit.
Come on now, we don't mention that name anymore.
No, he's gone.
We don't mention the name of the traitor.
I couldn't believe that. After all the videos he put out about, how good Warhammer is and everything, whatever though.
He just leaves us.
He'll probably. I think he'll come back. To be fair.
And maybe one day if he finds War Machine's not all it's cracked up to be.
But you know what I mean? The people that put out a video a day, it's awesome, but they're really on top of the game, and I'm not on top of it.
It becomes like a full-time job at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I like playing catch-up. It always makes me feel like I'm missing out on something and I want to discover it. I like it. Yeah. But yeah, I should put out more. And if you're in town, I'd be putting out one thing a week, having proper battles and that.
Yep, one of these days.
Okay then. So that's all them charges.
Yeah, so 4 charges. They should be pretty easy.
That one on the left is like...
That's just an auto charge, that one.
So the death.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold against all these, by the way.
Okay.
Let me just check if I put the rune of slowness on anybody. I don't think I did.
How does that work? Do you have to actually say...
That just takes away some distance on your charge when you try and charge them.
Right.
I did not put it on anybody.
Rightio. Now the witches, that's the big one.
Yeah, that's going to be the most difficult one. The only difficult one. So
it looks to me like it's 8.5 inches away.
Yeah, so 9, and they're movement 5, aren't they, elves?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need just 4 on 2 dice. Yeah, so you're in.
Alright, the death hag is screaming.
She might be if she gets a hammer to the face.
Have you got any more characters? Is it just Belagor?
I've got Belagor, I've got 2 runesmiths, one's in the hand weapon and shields, and the other one's in the ironbreakers. And then the Thane with the BSB is on the corner of the Great Weapon Warriors.
I see. So if I win this combat with the Witch Elves, can I reform so I can get some more ranks?
Yes. If you lose, you can still reform yourself up as long as you're not taking models out of combat.
Okay. Right, next one. We've got the Blackguard on the, I think that's 6 inch away, I'd say. Just under 6 inch.
Yeah, you can't fail, so just get them straight in there.
I've been waiting so long to use these Blackguard. I've got a beautiful regiment I've painted actually. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I've got the characters at the front. Okay, I'm just putting them there, but just so you know.
Yeah.
And the Sisters of Slaughter. This is a massive one as well because if I miss this.
Yeah, I think that should be an almost auto charge.
I mean, it's just 6 inch there, so.
Yeah, so you're in.
You know what I mean? Yeah, 10 inch, done it.
Yep.
This will be a good laugh.
Yeah, hitting them in the side is okay, but of all the units to hit in the side, Ironbreakers with an Oathstone in there are the least likely to get crushed.
And let me guess, they've got an Oathstone in there.
Yeah, Belagar has one. So they get a 5+ parry even against attacks from the side or rear, which is quite nice.
Okay.
Also, you can bet that he's going to be making way, or someone's going to be making way for him to get in that fight.
Okay.
Also, I think he makes the unit stubborn as well.
How many wounds has he got? 3?
Yes.
Maybe we could have a challenge with my man.
It depends if he accepts it. He might just send the champion or the runesmith after you.
Oh yeah, there's that as well. Right, okay. Magic then. Let's
Have you got any other movement? No, everyone's in combat, aren't they?
That's a wicked roll.
Yes, I'll have that. Let's see if we can do any channeling. Oh, I've got one.
I got one.
Okay, so it's 4 against 3 dice. I've used a scroll though.
You've used your scroll.
Yep. So I'm just going to have to rely on the power of the dice to stop you.
Minus strength, -1 toughness on that. So I've got 4 dice, so 2 lots of 2. Let's see, Head Bravery, Shout of Despair. Right, let's just check this.
We've got 4 people watching at the moment, by the way.
Wow, how you doing, guys? I suppose you're all doing something else while you're all multitasking, aren't you?
Well, I know Spud's just cleaning his spuds in the bath. Hopefully not too vigorously.
Right, I've got something here. I can give you a -1 leadership. What are we saying about the Doom Bolt? Are we saying it's a no?
Yeah, you can. If you're casting it into the unit that you're in combat with, it's probably alright.
Because I've got another... No, I've got Blaze Wind here.
You should see the doctor about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because that's a weapon skill test. Completely useless against dwarves.
No, not completely useless, but it's just not that great.
Alright, I'm going to do Soul Blight again. Soul Blight with the Doomfire Warlocks. I'm going to put 2 dice on it. I need a 9.
Is that
-1 strength, -1 toughness.
Okay.
5 fail. And next one, Soul Stealer.
Yeah. Is that the...
No, I don't want to do that. That's a template, sorry.
That's not the Hexen Krieger then?
That's not good, is it? Just wanted a Doombolt, really. Doesn't seem fair to do it, though.
I think you can, if you're in combat with the unit and you're casting it on the same unit. You just can't cast it out of combat into another unit, as far as I'm aware. Who do you want to cast it with?
I'll tell you what, forget that. I'm going to put Shroud of Despair. It's got a 12-inch radius, so it's all units within 12 inch. So I think that's your hammerers and your weapon shield dwarves.
Who's casting it?
The Supreme Sorceress. It's only a 10.
The one who's in the Corsairs?
Yeah.
So you get the War Machines and possibly, what is it, 12 inch?
It won't really do anything to them. It's basically you get a -1 to your leadership until the start of next.
So it's basically just going to be on the guys in front of her, really.
And the, all units within 12 inch of her. So, oh no, yeah, you're right.
So probably the cannon as well, but if that comes into play, I'd be very surprised.
You know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to do it. It's crap. You only get -1 to your leadership, so you'll be like, still amazing leadership. Alright, let me do Doombolt then. Doombolt on them.
Yeah, go on.
I need a 12 plus, I've only got 2 dice. I'm probably not even going to do it. 7. No, didn't do it.
Okay, so I don't even need to try and dispel it. But you know what? I'm going to have a go anyway, just for fun.
Right.
Right then.
Shooting then. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you might as well shoot at something.
What can I shoot at?
Now, the organ gun is entrenched, so if you wanted to shoot at a war machine, that would be -2 to hit the organ gun.
Right.
The cannon, there'd be nothing like that for it, though. And
I can reach. Can I reach the Thunderers?
let's find out. You said 40-inch, didn't you?
48-inch.
48.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can. So it'll be only -1 to hit for long range. That's it.
Do that then.
Yep.
3 hits.
Yep.
4.
So 4's to wound.
1 wound.
So 1 dead.
Alright, that's it. And that was the duty combats. Okay.
Yep. Which one do you want to start with?
I want to start on the left with the Corsairs.
Now, I will remind you of this now, in case you weren't aware of this rule.
Yeah.
But were you to completely crush and destroy the Ironbreakers and overrun,
Yeah.
if the combat between the Blackguard and the Great Weapon Warriors hadn't taken place yet, then the unit that's overrunning would be able to join in. So on the off chance that you might kill all the Ironbreakers and overrun, you'd probably want to do that before the combat next to it. If that makes sense to you.
I see, yeah. So you think Blackguard first?
No, I'm saying the Sisters of Slaughter first.
Oh, I see.
Because if you get into another combat that hasn't happened yet, then you'll be able to fight with them twice.
That's just very chivalrous of you, thank you.
It's unlikely you'll be able to kill all the Ironbreakers, so it's not that chivalrous.
Alright, let me just get these rules for these up. We'll do that. Sister Slaughter up then. They've got weapon skill 6, they've got 2 attacks each, apart from the leader who's got 3 attacks.
Yep.
But the
By
second
the way, I will be making way with Belagar, so if you wanted to put any hits on him, or the Runesmith, is there? Yeah, so the Runesmith and Belagar are both in striking range if you want to try and hit them.
Now, does Belagar, what's his weapon skill?
Let's have a look. Belagar's weapon skill 8.
Now, if you've got more weapon skill than me, I get +1 to hit and to wound, so you know. With the Trial of Blade special rule.
Tasty. So what's the weapon skill of that unit?
6. So if my champion fights Belagar, which that's what I'd like to do.
So if someone hits Belagar, yeah, he's the only one with a weapon skill higher than yours then.
Right. So I'll
But
get +1 to +1 to
He does
wound.
have always strikes first though. Does anyone in your...
Everyone does.
Everyone. Right,
Yeah.
so they're all going to be hitting at the same time as him.
Doesn't it then go to initiative?
As far as I'm aware, it doesn't.
Okay. I've got most prowess. And that's it really. I've got a 4+ ward save again with attacks in close combat. And you're going to get no rank bonuses.
Right then.
And models in that unit can't make parry saves this turn.
Can't they?
No, look, models, Death Dance it's called. Models with this special rule have 4+ ward save in close combat. At the start of each round, each unit of Sisters of Slaughter chooses one enemy unit in base contact. Okay, that unit receives no combat bonuses for extra ranks this turn, and models in that unit cannot make parry saves.
That could be huge then, because that's what I was kind of relying on.
Oh no! Oh wow! So this is the perfect unit, I suppose. We'll see how it
It
goes.
is, for that situation.
I'm just trying to check. Will the Sisters get a parry save? 'Cause they've got shields.
I'm glad I found that out now, to be honest. Rather than in a tournament or something.
Yeah, they've got hand weapon and shield. So they'll have 6 up.
Yep.
Then they get a parry. Alright, so should we do the fight with Belagar?
Well, are you issuing a challenge?
Yeah.
With who?
Belagar.
With the champion?
Yeah.
Well, I think my champion is going to accept it then.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. I got 3 attacks, so I got weapon skill 6.
Yep. So you'll be hitting me on 3s.
2 hits.
And you'll get to reroll 1 as well because you have always strikes first and higher initiative.
Okay, cool. 3 hits. Oh no.
What's their strength?
Not good. My strength is only 3.
Oh, nothing then. So the champion hitting you back. Be hitting you on 4s. 2 hits and 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Dead ski.
Well, he's got a ward in combat though, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've got 6. Oh, have you got strength 4?
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got 6s. No, dead.
Didn't you say they have a ward save in close combat?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it says 4+ in close
Right,
combat.
so you'll get that as well.
Alright, can I roll it again?
That was your armor save though, wasn't it, that one?
No armor saves. So this is the ward. Wow, both saved it, sorry.
Oh dear.
Wow. I actually need 5s to wound you there. That's huge.
Yeah, potentially. So, I'll just rearrange this unit so you can see who's where in it.
Yeah, would you?
So, Belagar is there.
Belagar's not in the combat then right now.
He is. That's Belagar. I've just moved Belagar onto the side there. Someone's made way for him so he can fight.
Oh.
So the Runesmith, Belagar, and 2 Ironbreakers are in combat.
See, I don't think you should be able to do that if you get attacked on the side. Because it's like, you know what I mean? You're being surprised, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose, but it's kind of, hey boss, we're being attacked in the flank. He says, what? And just pushes everyone else out of the way to get there.
Okay. Alright, so I've got 4 more sisters on the front, and I've got 5 on the second row. But the ones in the second row only get 1 attack. Is that right?
Yes. Do the ones in the front have 2?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 4 with 2 attacks. That's 8.
Some of them will have to attack a character, and some of them will have to attack the unit. Because of the way it's lined up. So, like, the rank at the bottom,
yeah.
the guys right at the bottom have to attack the Ironbreakers.
Let's do that with them. And the top, can I attack the Runesmith?
The top ones have to attack the Runesmith.
Okay.
And then, I think the 3 in the middle, well, the next one down would have a choice between the Runesmith and Belagar. So who would they rather attack?
The Runesmith.
Okay, so that's 4 of them attacking the Runesmith. The 4 underneath that would get a choice between the unit and Belagar, I think.
I'll just get them on the unit, please.
Okay, so
The Belagar got massive armor saves and everything.
he's got a 3+ save and a 4+ ward.
No, I'm not going to be fighting him.
Okay, so you got 6 of them on the unit and 4 on the Runesmith then.
So 6 on the unit. Let's do 6 on the unit. But 2 of them have 2 attacks.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, 3 of them do. Because I think someone moves forward to take the space of the champion who's in the challenge.
Okay, so it's 9 attacks. Weapon skill 6.
Yep, so you're hitting on 3s with re-rolls, and you're going to need them. So 6 hits.
Yeah, 6 hits.
Then wounded on 5s.
Oh god, shit! 1 wound.
1, so it's no minus to the save, so it's just 3+. Yep.
Oh, that's terrible, man. That's so bad.
Yeah, I was worried about not getting my parry save, but it hasn't mattered up to now.
That's where they really fall down. I need to get like a minus toughness buff on you, so these are going to be useless otherwise.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, you've got 4 guys hitting the Runesmith now.
2 of them have got 2 attacks. So that's 6 attacks. What do I need then? Weapon skill 6.
Let me just check his stats. He's only weapon skill 5 and toughness 4, so it's the same really.
Fucking hell.
So you're hitting on 3s, then wounding on 5s.
So I re-roll because I've rolled 1s and 2s.
Oh my god, yeah, re-roll all of them.
4 hits.
Wounded on 5s. 2 wounds, so he gets his save. 1 failed, so he's got 1 wound left.
That's so bad.
So I'll stick a little skull on him. Okay, this is where the action begins then. Belagar. I think, in case he never gets into combat again in this game, I'm going to have his 8 attacks now. So, let's see. Making sure I'm not forgetting any of his rules. So he has a +1 bonus to wound. So he's going to be hitting you. His weapon skill 8. So he's going to be hitting you on 3s, wounding you on 2s. So here we go. 5 hits, 3 wounds.
Okay, three parries. From a shield. Saved 1. And 4 at ward save.
Actually, you wouldn't get a parry and a ward save, because a parry is like a kind of ward save.
Okay. So again.
So no, that's just it. So if you want to say whether
Right,
that was the 4+ or the parry, it's the same result anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So
So just 2 dead.
okay.
Okay, the runesmith, who has, pretty sure it's 2 attacks. His weapon skill 5, so hitting you on 4s, wounding you on 3s. 1 wound.
I mean, if they've got shields, then what's the point of them having shields then?
It gives them +1 to their armor save generally, having a shield.
Okay. What was that, sorry, mate?
So I've done 1 wound on you at strength 4. So that's going to be another ward.
Yeah.
So you passed. And 2 iron breakers, which will be hitting on 4s, wounded on 3s again. So another wound, another ward save. Yep. You haven't failed that many ward saves yet.
I know. This is the game against Sustainable Center, and he clearly did every single ward save with Bretonians.
Okay, so let's get this combat race, shall we? So, what have you got? You did a wound, a charge.
I got a banner.
Yeah, a wound, a charge, a flank, a banner, and a rank. So that's 5. Or did I say rank twice?
Say again. I got 1 wound.
Wound, charge, flank, banner, rank. So yeah, 5.
Yeah.
I've got 2 wounds. Oh no, we won't get rank bonuses, because I won't get one anyway, because you're special rule and you're in the woods.
Yeah.
So you got 4. I got 2 wounds and a standard. So that's 3. So I lose by 1, but they are stubborn, so they're going to be on leadership 10. So they're fine. And I'm going to try and do a leadership test to reform. Actually, I don't know if I can turn to face you.
You can do that.
Oh, yeah, I can actually. It's because they're not in combat to the front, so I would be able to.
I thought you could only do that if you win the combat.
If you lose, then you have to pass a leadership test to do it.
I see.
Which they do.
Of course you do.
So,
Don't get leadership tests.
So, spinning them round.
Oh my god. Don't know which way this battle's going to go.
And I'm sticking
What's our viewers think? All our 4 viewers, they think? They're putting their money on.
Yeah, I think the Iron Breakers are going to take this one, but I'm not too confident about the other side.
That ward save for them is unbelievable, really.
Yeah,
But,
they're pretty decent.
I've come across probably against the worst enemy I could come across, apart from Bretonians.
Right, we've got more combats. It doesn't really matter which one we do next. Any of the 4.
Let's do Blackguard.
Okay, so you're going to be going first.
Yeah, have you got anyone special in there, or just basic?
I've got the BSB in there.
I challenge your BSB with my Corin.
How many attacks does he have?
He has at least 3.
My champion's going to accept the challenge.
Okay, he gets 3, and he'll have strength. Gets +2 strength because his weapon.
Aren't they halberds or great weapons?
They're halberds.
So it's +1 strength then.
But he has a special sword.
Just the champion.
Yeah. Just
Right then.
Cool. I've got a champion as well in there.
Okay, so that guy versus my champion.
You just take him out, Corin, and your champion guy. Just put them out. There you go. Oh, sorry, did I just do that? Didn't mean to. Oh, yeah, he's champion. Okay, so I've got weapon skill 9.
Yep, so safe to say you're hitting on 3s with rerolls.
Okay, 3 attacks. Wow, still missed 2.
Rerolls though.
Still missed 1. Unbelievable.
Okay, then is he strength 6 now?
Strength 6, yeah.
Okay, 2s. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, that's 2 wounds.
So the rest of the fighting now.
What happens to that extra wound? Does that still count on the...
Yes.
Okay.
If you had another rule, like if you're challenging with a dragon or something,
Yeah.
and then you're just fighting a champion, you'd get the overkill for however many wounds you do afterwards, but then you wouldn't be able to thunderstomp, so you'd be losing out combat res in that way. If you see what I'm saying.
Okay.
So challenges can cost you if you can do loads of wounds in different stages of initiative, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I believe I've got 16 attacks coming at you because the front rank's got 2 attacks each.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. So 2 attacks, that's 10, and the second rank, there's 6 of them, so 16 attacks.
Well, the front rank, someone will step in to fill the space left.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm aware.
In that case, there's another 2 attacks coming there.
Yep.
There's 18 attacks.
Yep, 18 attacks. What's the weapon skill?
I think it's... I'm sure.
I should assume it's 5 or 6.
It ought to be, really. It is 5.
Okay, so you're hitting on 3s. With rerolls as usual, so that's good, only 4 misses. So 4 rerolls. Okay, so they all hit.
Like your organ gun, this is.
Yep. And what's the strength with... are they strength 4 normally?
No, they're only strength 3, but they've got the
Okay,
halberd.
so it's up to strength 4, so it's 4s to wound.
It comes.
So it looks about average. What's that?
4,
10?
9? 9 I've got here. No,
I think
10.
it's
10.
10.
I re-roll one of them because I've got murderous prowess.
Yeah.
So 10 wounds. I need another one on a 4s.
Yep.
I've just changed this dice. It's stuck on. There you go. Alright, here you go. Yes, another 4.
Okay, so 11 wounds, so it's down to 6 plus saves.
1.
So 10 die.
Wow. So 10 wounds plus the 2 from the thing in the glove. So you've got to be 12 wounds.
Okay, time to take you back. So the BSB, pretty sure he has 3 attacks. Let me just check. Yep. Weapon skill 6, so he's hitting you on 3s. And wounding on 3s.
Yeah, I've only got toughness 3.
So 2 wounds from him, so you'll get your armour.
I've got 5 up. Any save?
It's -1 to the save.
Okay, so 2. Trying to get a 6. No, 2 dead.
Okay, the great weapons. So 11 of those attacking. Hitting you on 4s. Only 3 misses, that's good. Killing on 2s. 8 dead. So that was a bit of a slaughter.
Yeah.
From both sides.
3, 4, 8 dead.
Yep.
And what's that all together then? Have I got that right?
So when you stick your... I killed 2 with the runesmith. Not the runesmith, the Thane. The BSB. And then 8, so it's 10 in total.
Wow. That's amazing.
So if you want to stick your boss dude back in there, let's get some.
I've got 12 against your 10. I've got a charge and a banner. So it's 14 against 10.
I've got 2 ranks. And
14 against 12.
And a banner and a BSB.
14 all.
Have you got a musician?
Yes.
Okay, so have I. So it's just a draw.
Wow.
That was a bloodbath.
No.
My battle standard bearer, by the way, does have the stubborn banner as well.
Right.
So I was a bit worried when you did 10 wounds, and I thought, oh, actually, it doesn't matter because I'll be on unmodified leadership anyway, so I might be all right. So let's clear those corpses, and they're going to go again next time.
Tell you what, that that machine gun really took the wind out of the sails.
Yeah, it's looking like I'd probably win this war of attrition now, just because of the organ gun.
Well, I might be able to get your BSB though.
Yeah, you might. I haven't got anyone left to take the challenge with.
Yeah.
You haven't, have you? Have you got a rune? You haven't.
Nope.
Unless you got a champion.
No, you just butchered the champion, remember?
Okay, this is going to be fun. Right, so the question is, how many am I in base-to-base contact with there? 1, 2...
Let's move them in so they're all touching.
I'd say I'm on 8 across, but I'd like to say I could get 7 in.
Well, if you're 8 across, then we can get in 7, yeah. So there's just one line on the end that can't hit.
Okay, so now these witches, they've got Frenzy.
Yeah.
They've got the Death Hag has given them Witch Brew, which gives them an additional +1 attack.
That's going to be quite tasty then.
And they've got additional hand weapons. So it's going to be quite a lot of attacks, I think.
I think it is, yes.
But they're only strength 3, but they are poison. You know what I mean? Can't be that bad, can it? I'm just trying to find the...
So, you have... How many attacks do they have normally? 1.
That's what I'm just checking up here. But it won't let me. Just doing the treasure hunt again. No, they've got 1 attack normally, except the hag. I've got a dead hag and I've got a hag in there. The hag is the champion, so she gets 2 attacks.
So they get 1 attack normally. They've got an additional hand weapon. They're frenzied and they've got the thing. So there's 4 attacks each from the front rank.
Yeah.
And 1 attack from the second rank.
Yes. And then okay, so yeah. Okay, I've got the Death Hag in there. She's got 3 attacks herself, plus additional. That's 4. 5 attacks. She's got tons more attacks. She has. Should we do her first? Have you got anyone in there that I could notably that I'd like to go and kill?
There's only a champion in there, so no, nothing special.
All right, let's do the Death Hag first then. She's got weapon skill 6, 3 attacks plus frenzy, 4 attacks. Additional weapon 5.
Hammers are weapon skill 5, so you'd be hitting on 3s.
Got 6 attacks then.
He always strikes first as well.
Yeah. 6 attacks. She's got poison, so I'll remember that. 6 attacks and 3s. Oh
so
my god.
2 rerolls then.
2 rerolls. 2 auto wounds there.
Both poison. So is it only strength 3?
Yes.
Okay, so
I've got 4. Let me just do the rolls to wound here with the others.
Yeah.
4 rolls to wound. I'm thinking I probably need 5s to wound, won't I?
Yep.
She's got strength 4 though. Actually.
Oh yeah, so it's 4s then. So
3.
5 saves. 4 dead.
Wow. Okay, now the champion. She's got base 2 attacks, frenzy 3, witch brew 4, additional hand weapon 1, so 5 attacks.
Yep.
It's weapon skill 4 only this time.
So 2 hits, so 3 rerolls. So 3 hits. And 5s to wound.
No wounds.
Okay.
Murderous prowess on 2.
Yep.
2 ones. 2 wounds.
So 2 saves. 1 more dead. And now the rest of the attacks.
Right, so from the front we've got 5. That's 5.
So that's 20 attacks.
Yeah, on the front.
And then another 7.
Wow. Okay.
So 27 attacks. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s.
27. Okay, here we go.
So, how many rerolls?
Oh, I've got 6 poisons there. So 6 auto.
13 rerolls, and I'll do the saves from the 6 poisons. So 4 dead.
Right, what do I do to reroll now? 4, 5, 13 rerolls?
Yeah.
13 rerolls, but then I've got 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits, 13 rerolls. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One of those poison, but it's just too much to think of now. 16. 16 hits then, and 5s to wound?
Yeah. So, 6. So, my saves. 4 dead, so that's all of them dead. I assume you're going to want to overrun because you might go into the organ gun.
Yeah. Can I go into the iron? No, the great weapon ones instead.
Sadly, no. You have to go in a straight line.
Oh.
So,
do I want to
2d6.
though? Yes. Well, I need to because otherwise I'm going to get shot to shit next round again.
Yes, see how far they go. I'm hoping for a tiny number.
1d6.
It's 2d6.
Okay. Come on.
Oh dear, in they go. I should have moved the engineer in front of it at a jaunty angle.
What are you going to do with that guy with the double-handed weapon there?
He's just the engineer.
Do I roll for this now, or is that next turn?
It's next turn.
And I have to do it, don't I? Because I've got frenzy.
Yeah. So we've got 2 more combats.
Should we do the dwarf fight? Do
Okay.
5 warlocks. That won't take long.
Right.
5 attacks, weapon skill 4 or 5, isn't that? Look on the phone, it'll be quicker. God. Doom for weapon skill 4.
Yep, so you're hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s as well, aren't you? But you do get re-rolls on those.
So just 3 hits.
Yep.
Murderous prowess on 1. No, so it's just 1 wound.
So 1 dead. And the horses.
There's anything for me, either. 1 hit. Murderous prowess? No, they don't get murderous prowess.
That'd be funny if they did. Okay, 6. No, 5 hits back because one of them can't reach. So hitting you on 3s, wounding you on 3s. 2 wounds, so 2 saves. Ward saves.
No.
Oh, finally.
Dead.
Right, I'll take it.
How much do those gunmen cost that you just...
That unit of 10 Iron Drakes costs, you see, 170 points.
And the warlocks cost, I think, about 150.
Yeah, they're both quite good units, aren't they?
Yeah. I'll just take a quick photo of this. Going.
Right then, so we've just got 1 combat left after the corpses have been removed.
Yeah.
You've still got a couple of dead Sisters of Slaughter in the middle there as well.
Oh, I see.
So, final combat of the round. Corsairs versus the Lambs to the Slaughter.
I want to put my sorceress at the back. I don't really want her to fight.
Well, technically you could only do that if I challenge you and then you refuse and I choose to move her to the back.
Okay. You can't make any challenges, can you? Because I charged you.
You would get the first opportunity to make a challenge, and then if you don't want to, I can.
What have you got in there then? You just got.
I've got a Rune Smith and a Champion.
No, I don't want to challenge anyone with her.
Okay, I am not going to issue any challenges.
Okay. Well, how many can reach you? I've got all 6, I'd say.
Yeah, everybody.
I've got a champion in there. They've got additional help, so two attacks each, except the hero. So the sorceress doesn't have to fight then.
She does, yeah.
She does. Let's do her first then.
Okay, I'm probably not going to bother hitting her when she's got that ward save, though. Oh, is that only from shooting, actually?
It's only from shooting, but it has something in close combat as well. I'll tell you what that is. Something interesting. Yeah, what happens is, in the first round of any close combat, I get the killing blow and multiple wounds, D3 special wounds.
Well, it won't factor in here, but it might be useful somewhere else.
Mm.
Unless you try and do killing blow on the... Actually, you won't be able to get the Rune Lord because she's not touching him.
Right.
The Rune Smith, I mean.
Well,
Yes.
she's only got one attack. She's got one attack at weapon skill 4, so let's do that.
Okay. So hitting on 4s, yep.
It's strength 3, so I think...
5s to wound.
Yeah.
She does a wound, let's see if I can save it. Yeah.
It's actually D3 though, isn't it? It's D3 wounds.
Yeah, but that would only affect monsters or characters that have multiple wounds.
Okay. And it's... What else was it? The killing blow. I rolled a 6 to wound, didn't I? So that's killing blow, right?
You did actually, yeah, so it wouldn't get a save. Do you get a parry against killing blow?
I don't know. You shouldn't really, should you? So that's why it's killing
I
blow.
don't know, let me check. If it says you're allowed ward saves, then yes, because a parry's a kind of ward save. Killing blow. A ward save can be attempted, yeah. So yeah, that'd be fine. Because the parry is 5+ because you just charged them this turn.
Right.
So yeah, he saved.
Okay, so I've got 5 on the front plus an extra attack as a champion. Got 2 attacks each, so 10, 11 on the front plus another 6, 17 attacks then.
Yep. So 4s to hit. I think. Did you say your weapon skill 4?
Yeah.
Yep, 4s to hit. Are you always strikes first as well?
Yeah.
Yep. Rerolls again. It's pretty tasty, this, having rerolls on everything forever. So only 3 missed out the whole lot, so that's 14 then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So are you strength 3?
Yeah.
Right, 5s then.
3 wounds, sorry.
3 wounds, so 3
I've got 2 rerolls.
Oh.
OS.
Yep.
Right. 3 wounds plus. Let's see if I get anything out of here. No.
Okay, the saves, all passed.
That's so bad.
It is actually. Right then, so the Rune Smith with his 2 attacks is going to have a go at you. Are those guys' weapon skill 3 or 4?
Everyone's weapon skill 4.
Okay, so the Rune Smith's going to be hitting you on 3s, but misses both his attacks. And the rest of them, there's going to be 10 attacks because the champion's got 2. But do any of them want to hit the sorceress? What's her weapon skill?
The weapon skill 4.
And what's her... She's only toughness 3.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to hit her with as many as possible then.
You said you weren't going to attack her.
I didn't. I said she can't move to the back. I said I'm not going to challenge anybody. So, let's see. I think 6 of them are going to attack her, including the champion. So that's going to be 7 attacks on her. Hitting on 4s. Oh dear.
Oh, what? I've got 3 wounds.
And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
No save.
So I've got 3 guys left to attack the unit. 1 hit. No wound.
We just
So-
put a skull mark for
So I did a wound, which cancels out your charge.
Yep.
You have more ranks.
3 ranks. I've got a banner.
Yeah, so I lose by 1. So leadership test. They fail. Are you going to pursue?
Yeah, goddamn right I am.
Okay, they run away 7 inches. How far do you pursue? 10. Right, so they're dead and you just go 10 inches forward. Thankfully, they just missed the cannon, if my calculations are correct.
What, as in they just, yeah, because it goes straight forward.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I've never seen such a cowardly dwarf unit.
Yes, it was such an ineffective combat both ways.
Yeah, I thought that was just going to be a pillow fight.
It was, but then when someone fails a leadership test in a pillow fight, that's what happens.
So you only actually got 1 rune on the sorceress.
Yep.
You probably did the right thing because the Corsairs had a 4-up save. Because they got sea dragon cloaks and light armour. Whereas she didn't have a save at all. So you did the right thing going for her.
Yeah, it's just a bad rolling there. So I think it's my turn finally, after that incredibly long combat phase. So moving on to... Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Can I reform these my Corsairs?
No. You would have been able to if you hadn't pursued.
Right, okay.
So, turn 4. Charges. None. Movement. I think...
This is where my Medusa would have been lovely, right? You know what I mean? Just polishing off those iron drakes.
Right.
Lash.
This engineer. I've got to do something with him, I think.
Charge him into the witch elves. Can I? Oh, it's too late now. I was going to say, can I combat reform those witch elves?
Right, so there's the engineer. Don't know if that's going to do much good. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to run him away as far as possible, actually. So he was there, so I'm just going to send him back there. Okay, more movement. The Iron Drakes and the Thunderers better get into this fight now. So the Iron Drakes are going to... They should have a musician. Yeah, they've got one there. So I'm going to do a swift reform. Yep. So just going to turn around and head over this way. And then the Thunderers are going to do the same. But they fail, so all they can do is turn around. And that is the movement phase. Shooting. Well, the cannon, it may not get a chance to do much more shooting, so it's going to go for the bolt thrower.
Can't you do a great shot? What, great shot on my
He can, but I don't think I'd kill enough of them, to be honest.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to have to write them off. I'm not sure. Even if I cause a leadership test, that sorceress is probably leadership 9 or 10, is she?
She's, I think I'd say leadership 9 offhand.
And you're within...
Leadership 9.
Are you within 12 of the BSB? Yes. So I think I'm not going to bother grape shotting. I'm going to try and get some points from that bolt thrower. So I'm aiming 10 from the back of it. Misfire. The Rune of Forging, I'm going to re-roll. 6. And then the bounce. 8. So it bounces straight through the bolt thrower. So to wound it. Yep. And how many wounds? 4.
Well, that's probably dead. See with a bolt thrower.
I think it has 3.
No, only have 2 wounds, toughness 7.
Right. Kaboom.
That's a nice little 70 points there.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's like the last thing it's going to get to do, possibly. I suppose it can't be charged next turn.
Can you just do another roll for me, just to see if you didn't have that rune, what would have happened to that cannon?
Let's see if it would have blown up, you mean? No. So, combat phase. Let's start with the Great Weapon Showdown. So
Okay.
your Blackguard are going to be first.
Alright, so I've got Corin again. I'm going to challenge your BSB. Now, if you decline this, you can't get the benefit from the standard, can you, this round? Surely not.
I don't believe so. So I am going to accept it and take my chances.
Yes. Alright, let's do it then.
Do your worst.
I enjoy these Dark Elves, they're good fun. I've got weapon skill 9 and 3 attacks.
Yep, so you're hitting on 3s with rerolls.
One hit. So 3 hits.
Yep,
Weapon
he's
skill
toughness
5 probably.
4.
Really?
Oh no, toughness 5, yeah.
Okay. And I've got strength 6, so 3s.
Yep.
3 wounds.
With -3 on the save.
Yes, sir.
So let me just check if I gave him a shield or anything. No, so he just dies.
What does he give him? No magic weapon, nothing.
No, he's just got the banner. So he's dead. So the rest of you guys?
So one of them's got 3 attacks, and the other's got 2. So 2, 4, 6 plus 3 is 9 attacks. Weapon skill 5. What do I need? 4s, 3s.
What are they, weapon skill? 5. You need 3s then, with rerolls.
So 7 hits, reroll 2. All hits, 9 hits. That's strength 4.
Okay, so 4s to wound.
2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
So 7 saves. 6 dead.
What did you have? Heavy armor.
Yep. So I've got
Jokes plus 3.
13 wound attacks back. Oh no, the champion's dead, so it's 12 attacks back. So we're hitting you on 4s. 6 hits, perfectly average. And wounding you on 2s. 6 dead.
Jesus, no saving throw.
It's -2 on the save.
Okay, well I've only got how many in the unit left?
So it'll just be the rest of them dead, and then it's just him left. I didn't put any attacks on him.
I see. Sorry. So all in dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
Yep. So you win the combat,
Bloody hell.
but I will be steadfast though. So got my leadership on the general, which is 10,
Why are you steadfast?
because I've got more ranks.
Okay.
So they pass their leadership, so they're just going to sit there.
Flipping Nora, man. They're massive, aren't they? Don't have the weapons on them. We the elves. But is that quite an expensive unit?
Those Great Weapon Warriors are 320 points.
And these, you've just got 480 worth of Blackguard.
Yeah, so let's do the Sisters of Slaughter versus the Ironbreakers now.
Sisters.
So they could all attack the unit. The Runesmith on 1 wound on the end there. 4 of them could choose to attack him if they want. And 4 of them could attack Belagar if they want.
Okay, we've killed my champion, haven't you? So everyone's got 2 attacks, and there's 10 across the
I don't
board.
think I did kill the champion, did I?
Yeah, you did. Battered her.
Did I?
I think I got 1 wound on you. That's what that skull's for.
Oh yeah, was it the Runesmith that killed her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, are you going to put any attacks on the characters? Everyone can attack the unit if they want.
I've got 15 attacks left. So I'm just going to put them all on the unit.
Okay.
So weapon skill set 3s to hit.
Yep. With rerolls.
3, 6, 9, 10 hits. Is that? 10 hits, reroll 5. So it's 14 hits.
Yep, and then 5s to wound. So that's 5 wounds.
Reroll 2. 6 wounds.
Okay, 6. So my save is 3+, and I won't get parry. So 3 dead. Okay, Belagar hitting you now. 4 attacks. Hitting you on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Only killed 1. So you'll get your ward save, your combat ward save.
No. 1 dead.
Don't they get a combat ward save?
Oh, so you did 6 then.
I thought they had a special rule for 4+ or something.
Yeah, didn't I just roll that?
Did you?
I rolled 1 die.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I didn't see it. It didn't pop up.
It's whether I get a 6 for the shield. You're saying that's...
Do they not have an extra ward save though, that gives them better than that? You said.
They've just got. They might even have light armor shield, but your strength would cancel out anyway, wouldn't it?
I thought they have. Didn't you say they have a 4+ ward in combat or something like that?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so it was strength 4, but there's a runesmith in there, so it'd be armor piercing, so it would take away your armor, so that would have been your ward save. So yeah, you would have failed.
Yeah. All right, sweet. 1 dead.
So the runesmith. I'm just going to hit the runesmith with the same as all the others because he's got the same stats effectively for this combat.
Okay.
So your guys' weapon skill 6, are they?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Is my champion alive? Yes. So 2, 4. So 11 attacks. No, wait. 12 attacks. Because there's 2 guys with 2 attacks there. Oh, no, wait, have I done that wrong? Yeah, it's only 11. Because Belagar's already fought. So, here we go. 4s to hit. So 6 hits. And 3s to wound. 4 wounds. So you only get your ward save. Because it's strength 4, armor piercing.
Yep. Oh, no.
Tables are turning.
2. That's just what you needed as well. Fuck. Okay, so 5 dead.
So there's no rank bonus, so I got 5 and a banner. You got 3 wounds. Do you have a banner?
Yeah.
Okay, so you lose by 2. You're not in range of the general, are you?
It could be. She's the hag in the witches. Am I?
Is that the general? So they're at range of the general, and who's the BSB?
It's not the general.
Oh, no, that's
BSB
the general.
hag. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, so they're at range. They're at a range of both, yeah.
Okay.
So -2 on their leadership.
So we need a 7 then. 8. Fail it. Are you sure
No.
it's -2? Because we're. You got 5. I got 3. I got a banner. 4. You got a banner. So 6 against 3.
Yeah, because we've both got a banner, haven't we? And I did 2 more wounds.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry then. I failed that. I'm going to run then.
Let me decide if I want to pursue here. I think it's my best chance of killing them because of that ward save, so yes I am. So let's see how far you go.
Away. Double 1.
That is a dwarf pursuit if ever I've seen one.
Yes, I. Okay, I run 11 inches away. That's that far.
So you'd stop 1 inch away from the Iron Drakes.
So looks like I'm back there then. Luckily it's my turn next, isn't it? So
Yeah, you'll be able to rally.
yeah.
So the Iron Breakers just move 2 inches forwards. Because they're speed demons like that. Okay, the organ gun combat. Would you like to just roll a bucket of dice and take away the organ gun? Well, to be actually only 6 people can attack.
All right, well, let's just do the Death Hag because she's got 6 attacks, I believe.
Yep. So you'd be hitting on 3s with rerolls, wounding on 5s if you strength.
Poison on poison. I've got poison as well.
Okay, so 1 poison.
Yeah, 1 poison at 5 hits. 2 wounds there for sure. 3 wounds. One's got no armor save, the other 2.
Okay, so 1 armor save, which it fails, so it's dead.
Oh, you get another armor save.
Okay.
And then she's got strength 4.
Oh, did you get 2 more wounds?
She's got strength 4 actually, so it's been -1. I got 3 wounds altogether. Just for the
Oh no, oh yeah, I won't get any saves then if she's strength 4, so it's just dead. Okay, you'll be overrunning then because you got frenzy.
Can I roll to stop that?
I'm not sure if you can if you've got frenzy, but I don't believe you can. I'm just gonna check anyway.
Test.
I think you have to take a test anyway, and if you have frenzy, you can't even do that. But I'm just gonna check.
Okay.
Just to make sure we're doing this correctly.
I'd like to reform and face something else.
Immune to psychology. Hold on, let me see. As far as I'm aware, they have to overrun, but I can't actually see where it specifically says that. That's what I'm pretty sure happens, though.
I've got frenzy. You get 1 attack per model. Immune to psychology. Whenever one enemies are within charge range, the frenzied unit must charge them. If they overtake fleeing enemies, they always overrun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. I see that now.
If I'm beaten in combat, I lose frenzy.
Yeah, it's because it was frenzy, and then the next bit of the rule has a subtitle, so I wasn't reading that bit.
So I have to overrun because there's another enemy there, I guess.
You just have to overrun anyway, so they overrun 10 inches straight forward.
Do I clip your man? That'd be good.
I believe I've positioned him so you don't.
Oh. Okay, they run nearly off the board.
Yeah,
They like
not
that.
quite.
Alright, so I can't turn around or anything and...
No, so thankfully neither of those units will be able to charge right now. So this might be a really short turn for you as well now.
Yeah.
So I think that's all the combat. So we're on to your turn 4. Right, here we go.
Okay, let's roll to rally the Sister Slaughter.
Yep.
So they've got leadership 9. Passed.
Yep, so they can just pretty much turn around to face whichever way they like now, and that's it.
Can I do this so I can sort of see both of you?
Yeah, if edge them a little bit forward, because they kind of have to swivel around on the spot. So you might...
They were like that.
Yeah, so if you spin them around... If you click on the thing next to them until it's a circle, then you just spin them.
Hold on, just like that.
Do you see the thing I mean with the arrow? If you click that and it turns into a circle.
Oh, it's too late now.
Yeah, they're alright there if you want them facing that way.
But that means you can just charge from the back with your goblins, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll still go first. I'm going to move these then.
Yeah, I would... Are you going to do any swift reforming with your other units?
Yeah, I want to reform the Corsairs to face the right-hand side.
If you don't want to move afterwards, it doesn't matter. But if you want to do a normal move after reforming, you can take a leadership test to do that.
Well, can I reform and take and charge?
No, you have to do charges before reforms.
And can I charge that cannon?
With who?
with the Corsairs?
No, because it'll be outside your charge arc, I believe. Let's just confirm.
Alright then, I'm just going to wheel them around then.
You could charge the engineer if you want.
Yeah, right. I'll charge him.
It's up to you.
Yeah, charge him.
Well, he is going to flee in that case.
Then he'll run into my witch elves and he'll...
I'm sure he'll die, but he'll get your Corsairs out of the way. Stop them.
8 for the charge.
So let's see how far he runs. 5, so he runs off the table. So it's a failed charge, so you just move the highest number towards where he was.
So 5 inches puts me about there. Which is weird because it's like I'm over your cannon right now.
Yeah, just move them down a bit so they're not on the cannon.
Okay.
Yep.
Can't reform?
You can reform the Witch Elves.
Yeah, I'm going to have them just facing the right way now. Okay, just wheel them. Sorry, it's just getting really fiddly at the minute with this. That's it. Okay, they're turned around anyway. You know that.
Yep.
That's it.
So are they just facing towards my great weapon dudes up there?
Yeah.
Because one of the units is kind of facing the wrong way on my screen.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah. So.
Runes of magic.
Yep.
9. That's more like it.
Channeling. I've only got 1 runesmith left. Nope. So 9 against 6.
Let's put some hurt on those iron breakers. What do you say?
I would disapprove. I think you should do something completely different.
They're quite far away though. They are 23. No, they're about 26 inches away. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Right, I'm going to do Soul Stealer.
Yep.
Are you within? 18?
Actually, is anyone even within your wizard's arc? Because you might not be able to cast any spells at anybody.
Oh. Okay, I just thought they could do anything.
Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure you can't just cast spells over your shoulder. I think they have to be in your front arc. So I believe he can't actually target anybody apart from your 2 units there.
Alright. That's that then. I can't turn around.
Nope.
I should have taken her out of the unit, really. Okay.
If you had though, you'd be right next to a cannon, so that would be dangerous.
Yeah, true. Let's do the combat. So Corin Death Hand.
Okay.
Going to fight against your unit now. It's got 3 attacks.
Yep.
And he's got weapon skill 9.
Right, so hitting on 3s.
Missed all 3.
Lucky he's got those rerolls.
Hit 2, but I hit 2.
Yep.
Yeah, 2.
What's his strength?
6.
Okay, so 2 dead. Right, hitting back with 6 guys. Hitting on 4s.
But I've got weapon skill 9. Isn't it like really hard to hit me?
Oh, weapon skill 9.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm only hitting you on 5s then. So that's only 0.
No. No. What about your back rank? No, not either.
There, that's them as well. So I've got a banner.
Jesus.
You've got 2 wounds. But I do have a rank still, so I'm going to be steadfast. So they're fine. Okay. That's it then.
That's it then.
My turn.
You've just been waiting for this, haven't you? You're trying to polish up them Sisters of Slaughter.
Okay, are they immune to psychology? Sisters of Slaughter.
I don't think so.
So they can flee if they want from charges.
They could.
Okay, in that case... Okay, the iron...
Down, I suppose, couldn't you?
They could what?
You could just shoot them down.
The iron breakers are going to charge them. What is your charge reaction?
I'm going to take it.
Okay. In that case, if once you've already accepted that you're holding a charge, the iron drakes are also going to charge you then.
Okay.
So there'll be an auto charge. I believe it's in the...
Can you shoot a fleeing unit?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you'd ran away, I would have just shot at you with everything.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a no-win situation.
No.
So as long as the iron breakers don't roll pitifully on their charge, so
Right.
they're in, and the iron drakes, I just need to work out whether this is a flank or rear charge.
I would say that's a flank charge myself, because you've got three of them or more in there. You just like wheel to the left and in.
The flank has 3 of them. Yeah, it's a flank. So it's just an auto charge.
Do the same witches get to fight your Ironbreakers and...
No.
Okay.
So the ones on the side, the one on the end will have to make up his mind who he wants to fight.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm confident about that fight. Let's see. The Thunderers are just going to march. So that's 2 inches of their movement used. So that's their march. They're just trying to get forward to actually get somewhere to do something towards the end of the game. Right. Shooting phase. The cannon is just going to spin round and... Let me just see what the minimum distance you have to fire with a cannon is. Because I might just try and fire a cannonball down the Witch Elves if I can. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? But if it has a minimum guess of, or a minimum point of 12 inches, that wouldn't do me much good, so I'd be better off grape shotting. Now, where is the cannon page? Somewhere towards the back. Mr. Popular again.
Yeah, man.
Here we go, cannon. No, it's just range 48 inches. Doesn't have a minimum. So, I'm going to... I can't guess a range that would actually hit me, though. So I don't think I could really... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to guess basically just on the end of my own barrel and hope for a small first roll on the dice. Okay, here we go. 8. So it's then going to be able to hit 4 of them. Okay, so it's going to hit 4.
Okay.
2's to kill. 4 dead.
Okay.
How
much do cannons cost?
About 100 odd points.
That's bullshit, that, isn't it?
But with the runes, let me see how much this one is.
So 4 witch elves, right?
Yeah. Oh, I might have accidentally cheated here.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if I actually put the rune on the cannon in the list, so it might not have added in the points for it. I might have totally forgotten about the rune forging.
Well, how much is it normally?
It's normally 120, and that would add on an extra 25 points.
Right. What about what?
So if I win, it may be tainted.
Well.
Okay, combat phase. Let's do your little dude against the Great Weapon Warriors.
Okay, Corin again. 3 attacks.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Stuff up both these rerolls. 2 hits. 2 rerolls again because I got 1s.
It's just total non-stop re-rolling with Dark Elves, isn't it?
Right,
So, 1 save. Nope. So, I'll take that one. So 6 of them hitting you again on 5s. 1 hit. 1 wound. -2 on the save.
Right, hold on. Well, that's all. You got a wound off me there, but whenever I get hit with, I've got this magical armor.
Yeah.
And let me just read it to you. The armor of Hag Grief confirms a 5 up armor save. Each time a model makes a successful to hit roll against Corin Darkhand, the model that struck the blow immediately suffers a strength 5 hit.
Okay. So I only got 1 hit though.
Okay, so you get a strength 5 hit. So
3s to wound him. So another 1 dies.
you got a wound off me though.
Yep. So I did a wound, and I have a banner. You did 2 wounds. So it's a draw, but I have a musician. So you lose, so you need leadership test.
Is immune to psychology and is stubborn.
Okay, so is your leadership 9 or something?
Doesn't that mean I just stay there, whatever?
Stubborn just means your leadership doesn't get reduced no matter how much you lose by in combat.
Oh. Or what am I looking for? Unbreakable.
If he's unbreakable, then he won't have to take a leadership test.
Just double check that. Oh, I've got eternal hatred. I didn't see that. That means I re-roll to hit anyway. Immune to psychology. No, just stubborn.
Okay, so leadership test.
Leadership's 9, so it's what,
Okay.
1?
No, if you're stubborn, it'll just be on 9 still.
Right, that's passed. That's it.
Okay, so I'm going to reform. There we go. And now this big juicy combat. So your guys are going to be hitting first. Who do they want to strike at?
No, I'll just keep. Yeah. What's the armor save of the Iron Drake? 3.
4+.
The other's got 3+. All right. Well, the 2 on the side fighting the Iron Drakes then.
Yep.
So that's 4 attacks on them. Weapon skill 6. And re-rolling 2 of them. No, so that's 2 hits. No wounds.
Okay. And then on the front, are any of them going to be hitting the characters, or are you just going to hit the unit?
I'm going to try and get. Has your Thane only got 2 wounds?
He's got the rune smith has only got 1 wound left. And one of the guys can attack him. One of the guys remaining. Well, 2 technically, because the guy behind as well.
Let's go for them 2 then. So that'll be 3 attacks on him.
Okay. Yep. Your weapon skill 6, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, the rune smith is only weapon skill 4, no, 5. So yeah, you hit them with 3 attacks. So 5's to wound. 1 wound. He's got his save, which he... Let me just see if I gave him a shield. Yes. So he lives.
Okay. So now I've got 4 attacks left. Is that right? Yeah, 4 people left. 3 of them have got 2 hits. That's
Yep.
7 hits left
Yep.
on the unit.
So 3's to hit, 5's to wound.
They're all hit. 3 wounds.
1 dead. Okay, Belagar hitting you first. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
Okay.
The rest of them might as well attack you at the same time because they're all the same. Actually, they're not, because the Ironbreakers have armor piercing because of the Runesmith. So I'll do the Ironbreakers and the Runesmith first. So there's 5.
You want to do these saves first?
Yeah.
Okay, 3. 3 4s up. All saved.
So 11 attacks from the Ironbreakers and the Runesmith. Only 3 misses. And wounding on 3s. So 7 wounds with -2 on any save, unless it's ward.
Ward save. So 7.
7 ward saves.
3 dead.
Yep. The Iron Drakes would have been hitting at the same time as them, so there's going to be 4 of them able to hit, and the 1 behind. So that's 5. 1 miss. 2 wounds, so 2 more wards from them.
One more dead.
Yep. So, the total, I've got a charge, a flank charge, a banner, and 4 wounds, so that's 7.
Yeah.
You've got a wound and a banner, so you lose by 5.
So I need 4s.
Yep.
Double 1.
I'm not too disappointed actually, because I wasn't too confident chasing them down again. Okay, so they're perfectly happy.
Can the audience see our dice rolls?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So it's your turn then. Your turn 5.
I want to take my hag. No, I don't. What do I want to do? Stupid cannon.
Any pivotal charges? I don't think that actually anything can charge, can it?
No, I'm just going to move them witch elves.
Yep.
Far forward.
Oh yeah, we forgot to put a skull on your boss dude there.
Oh yeah, there you go. They're just going to march 10 inch that way.
Yes, they're hoping that in the last turn they can get some serious carnage in on those great weapons.
Is this turn 5 already then?
Yep.
Bloody hell.
The last couple of turns have gone pretty quick because everything was dead or stuck.
Okay, I've turned my corsairs round.
Are they facing the cannon now?
Yes. Well,
Oh dear.
sort of. I don't even know which way is the front now. Oh, I should put it there. Let's get the witch. Okay. They can't charge it though, can they? They're just going to turn around and look at it.
Yep. So you'll be able to charge it next turn.
Yeah. That's it. Magic.
Yep.
Six. Good for you.
And I channeled.
6 each.
See if you can channel. No.
6
Right.
each. I'm going to try and trying to do Soul Stealer. Strength 2 hits with no armor save allowed. That's the scatter template again.
Now, before you say that, actually, one thing I just thought of, that guy that's alive in your unit there, the one guy on his own in the middle, was he an upgrade for the unit or a separate character?
What unit?
For the Blackguard.
He's an actual character.
Okay, so he's not a unit upgrade.
No.
Right. I was just making sure for victory point purposes.
Yeah, he's 180 points just on his own.
Yeah. So at least even if I don't kill him, I'll get points for the Blackguard. I just wanted to check. Okay, so what spells are you going to cast?
Well, the Blackguard becomes become immune to everything, don't they? When he's in them. So
Yeah.
Are they separate or one? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe they are.
Right.
If he's a character.
Yeah, I'm going to do Soul Stealer.
Yep.
The 14 plus. I can get a wound back as well on this. Let me get the round template. What do you want to do? I'm going to put 4 dice on it.
Okay.
$10, 12, 15. That's 19.
Right. Who are you casting this on?
I'm putting the template on the Ironbreakers.
And what's the range on it?
36 inch.
Let's just make sure they're within range. Yep. So, what kind of spell is it?
Direct damage.
Now, I'm not sure if you can...
Do hit with no armor saves allowed.
Let me just check if you can cast direct damage spells onto a unit that's in combat.
Okay, it could hit mine though too.
If you can't do it, then I'll let you just take the dice back. Let me just check. Consulting the old rulebook.
I think you can because you can place this anywhere. So it's just whatever it goes over after the scatter's rolled.
Let me just see here. Spells. I'm sure this is very entertaining for the audience. This is the highlight, I would say.
Right, while you're looking that up, I'm just going to see what direction it goes in.
Okay. Well, in fact, you might not want to do that because that might affect whether I want to try and dispel it or not.
It goes down, so it could go into your own drakes if I roll low enough.
This is the one that does a strength 2 hit with no armor save.
Right, yeah.
Here we go. Let me see. When this happens, the template cannot be placed in such a way that it touches friendly units or enemy units that are in close combat.
Oh, wow. Okay, but that's...
You can put it next to them and hope it scatters onto them.
Uh-huh. Well, now I know the direction, I'd put it there, wouldn't I?
Well, should we just... Do you want to even bother with the spell?
Well, the thing is,
Under
all
those
my spells are either
circumstances.
direct damages or magic missiles. I mean, I can leave it. I can do Doom Bolt.
Well, if you want to do, if you want to put it wherever you want and then re-roll the direction, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll put it there then. For a laugh, see what happens. Right, it goes that way.
So it might still hit some of them.
It goes 4 inches that way.
64 degrees. So you probably hit some of them, yeah.
Yes, I hit 3. I hit 3. So I still...
Actually, it's 4, and one of them's Mr. Ironhammer.
Okay, well I do the 3 and then you add the 1. So strength 2, toughness 4.
Yep.
Is that 5s or 6s?
6s.
No. And then the one against Belagor. No.
No.
So I've got 2 dice left.
Yep.
I can't reach anything really. No.
You could reach the cannon.
Oh yeah, direct damage.
Do you want to do direct damage or magic missile at the cannon?
Yeah, let's do a doom bolt on the cannon.
Okay.
I've only got 2 dice left, don't I? I need a 12 plus. No.
Right then. So combat phase.
Yeah, combat phase. Let's do Corin again.
Okay. How many wounds does he have? 2 or
He's
3?
got 1 left. He's got 1 wound left.
Oh, I might be able to finish him then if I'm lucky.
3s to hit. That's all hits. Something good to wound.
3s, I think.
Yep, re-roll the 1. Fuck.
So only 4 guys attacking him. 5s to hit. Nope. So you win by 1. I'm steadfast though. So they pass.
Oh man. To be fair, you've only failed 1 leadership test, and it was a big one.
Yeah.
I can't really moan.
Here's the question though. Do I want to try and... No, I'm not going to reform. I'm going to leave him like that. I'm confident I can kill him next turn. So, the other combat now.
The other combat, or is it worth bothering? Let's just do...
How are you going to distribute the attacks?
Alright, I'll put one on the fat blobs, pillar boxes, what are they called? Pillar boxes with guns.
Iron Drakes.
Yeah. I'll do one, they've got
The
2
Tin
attacks.
Men.
They're 2 attacks. Really well, one of them, up to 6.
So just 1 hit.
1 hit, no wound. And I've got 6 more attacks on that unit.
Yep.
Can I put any on the Thane?
You can put 2 guys can attack. Well, 1 guy already attacked the Iron Drake, so 1 guy can attack the Runesmith.
Yeah, they've 1 on the Runesmith.
Yep.
2 attacks. More 1. Yeah.
So 2 hits. And
5 to wound.
6s to wound, I think. He's strength 3 or 4.
Strength 3.
Oh no, he's only toughness 4. So 1 wound.
Yeah.
1 save. He dies.
Wow. How much do they cost? About 50 points.
63.
No more armor piercing. But I've got 4 more attacks with the 2 guys. On the unit, that's 4 hits.
Yep.
Wound, 1 wound. I'll re-roll one of them, Murder's Prowess.
So I've made 1 save,
That's
and
it.
that one doesn't wound.
That's it. So just 1 wound.
So Belagar first. 3 hits.
Sure, I've got weapons. Oh, you got weapons. You've got 8.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay.
Yep. So you got your ward.
So this is 4 up now. 3 saved, 1 dead.
The 4 Iron Drakes. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Dead.
And 10 Ironbreaker attacks. 5 hits. 4 wounds.
4 saves. 3 saved, so 1 left.
So I think it's pretty safe to say I won the combat.
Yeah, by 2. You didn't win by 2 though. What happens to that? Are there any double ones?
Hold on, if you haven't got a banner anymore.
Yeah, that's the only one standing. Is the banner
So,
champion's already dead?
Is the champion already dead?
Yes.
Actually, the banner should already be dead because they fled from combat earlier, didn't they?
Oh, you're correct, yeah. So it's just one normal person.
Yeah, so I've got a flank, a banner, and 3 wounds, so that's 5.
Yeah.
You've got
One
a wound, so you're down by 4.
It's failed.
Okay, they fail. I think I desperately need these points, and I'm not going to get to fight anyone else before the end, so they're both going to pursue.
7 inches. Where do I run from? The biggest
You
unit?
run from the centre of the biggest unit. So you'll just go kind of horizontally.
Okay.
So the Iron Drakes are going to chase you 9 inches, and the Iron Breakers 6. So they're dead.
Alright, that's where you got to go to, though. Well, not bad. For 150 points, them guys held up pretty well.
Yep.
Actually,
And
there might be more than that, because I've got 15 of them instead of 10.
okay. So you've just got that movement tray there. So it's my turn then.
Yeah. Yeah, 255 points they won.
Pretty good. So final turn. What do I want to do? Unfortunately, the Thunderers are out of range of shooting anybody. The cannon has probably got one last chance to hit something before it dies. So how far away are they?
The cannon's done almost triple points worth its value.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grape shot somebody. Because I think it's pointless doing any movement because they're not going to be able to get close enough to do anything. Unless, actually, could I get within 12 inches of that unit to give them my leadership? No. Even if I swift reform with the general, they can't make it. So there's no point. So I'll just leave them all over there. In fact, I might march them further away in case you try and cast any spells on them. Right.
Leaving your fellows there to just be butchered there, aren't you?
I think it's the time to do that, definitely. So I'm just going to check the grape shot rules before I do this. It's kind of like a mini organ gun, almost, grape shot, isn't it? It's not as good, though. So, 12-inch range, strength 5, armor piercing. And it'll do a artillery dice amount of shots. Okay. I think because it'd be long range to shoot the Witch Elves, but they're the only ones that are actually going to be potentially whittled down or killed. I'm not going to be able to kill enough of the Corsairs to make them run away. So I'm going to go for the Witch Elves. So, artillery dice to see how many shots. 6. 5s to hit. 1.
What strength?
5. So 1 dead. I'm sure that won't make any difference to the game.
I've just realised the blood track, right? It's actually technically got no wounds whatsoever. Because the Medusa's got 3 wounds, and each attendant, it's got 2 attendants, got 1 wound each. So it's 5 wounds. But the actual shrine itself has no wounds itself then.
That just means that for the first 2 wounds you do, it kills an attendant, and then the next 3 would kill her. It's like the Anvil of Doom.
Well, it shouldn't kill any, should it? It should just kill the thing. The shrine.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
Okay.
So, combat.
Yeah, it's decoring again. It's my favourite combat. This is brilliant.
Yep. If you can kill 2, I won't be steadfast anymore.
Those rerolls are doing it. So 3 hits. 2 wounds, reroll the 1. Do you need 2s to wound or 3s?
What's his strength?
I think 6.
2s.
3 wounds then.
So we've got 3 guys to hit him with, hitting on 5s.
Come on, stay alive, stay alive.
Let's see if I can kill him. 2 hits.
Fuck.
Does he have armor?
Got 5 up.
So 2s. Is he toughness 3?
He can't be that weak, can he? Come on. He's toughness 3. Shit.
If I get 1 2+, then he's dead.
What did you need to hit him?
5s.
Alright, you're going to get 2 strength 5 hits, you know, back.
Yep.
Go on then.
Well, I'll take him down with me.
Okay, well, he's dead. But I've got
Right, get those 2 hits back on them. Killing on, killing on 3s.
1.
So 1 more dies.
Oh,
But I win the combat.
by 2.
So I'm going to reform and just swivel round.
That was a great fight, man. I mean, he
It
pretty
was.
much took them on himself outside.
Hold on, I'll use this skull to mark where the front of the unit is.
This is where it's a bit awkward, isn't it, when you have to spin that thing around.
Yep. So I'm glad I got his points off him. Finally. And it's going to be your turn now. Final turn.
I'm going to charge the Corsairs into the cannon. That's got to be an auto charge, surely.
Oh, I don't know. You might have to roll that one. I think you're already touching it almost.
I mean, there you go. 4 minutes easily done it. Alright. Going to charge the Witch Elves into them beggars.
Yeah. A double 1 might fail this one. What is it?
Yeah.
7 inch? Yeah.
8.
Yeah, you're in. Safe to say they're going to die, but they did their job. It's going to be close on victory points, I think.
I'm supposed to have reformed these guys. I keep forgetting.
It won't make any difference now.
Right. That's it.
So, magic.
Can't do anything, really.
You could cast some spells on the cannon, but it's going to die anyway, I'm sure. But only 6 people can attack it, so yeah, you might want to cast spells on it.
Well, it's roll from Winds of Magic then. 8.
Yeah, I don't have any channeling now. So it's 8 against 5. Do you want to just throw some spells at the cannon, or are you worried you might accidentally blow yourself up?
I'll do the Doom Bolt on it. I'll put 12 plus. I'll put 4 dice on it. 4, 5. Actually failed that. No, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, I've done it. Do you want to risk? Do you want to get rid of it? 13.
18 I got, so yeah.
Okay.
So whatever dice you've got left, you can just cast freely, because I've used all my dice.
-1 strength, -1 toughness. No, I can't do that. That's a different one.
You could put it on the cannon, just to make it more likely you'll kill it.
Yeah, weapon skill test. We take a strength 4 hit. I do blade wind. I need got 2 dice left. I need a 9 to cast it.
Okay.
7 plus 4. Yeah, done it.
So what's that? A strength 4 hit?
Yeah, every model in the unit. So all 3 of your crew.
I think it'll just be the one cannon that has to do it.
Well, you got to pass a weapon skill test. You see.
Okay. Passed.
What's this weapon skill?
4.
Okay, that's that done. No
Well,
shit.
there's just 2 combats then.
Yeah, let's do this one. So I've got 6 plus the champion. They've got double-handed weapons, 2 weapons, so it's 12, 13 attacks.
Yep.
Weapon skill 4 against 4.
So hitting on 4s. With rerolls.
4 rerolls. Yeah.
So 12 hits. And 5s to wound. Six. So I need to make a lot of 6+ saves now or it's dead. Okay, cannon dies.
Got that.
You know what, since I did actually use the Rune of Forging even though I didn't have it, then I'll give you the extra victory points for that, since it did help earlier.
Well, what did it actually help kill? It helped kill the Pegasus. Did it help kill the Blood Rat Shrine? I don't know.
Actually, I think the only time it used that was possibly when it did 1 wound to the Pegasus. I'm not sure whether I had to do any re-rolling when I killed the Bloodwreck Shrine. I'd have to go back and watch. I know the Organ Gun did most of the damage to the Pegasus.
The thing is, the Sorceress isn't that good in combat, so it might be better for me to put a Master, you know what I mean, a Master or a Dreadlord on the thing, because then I could go in and...
Yeah.
So, alright, that's that. Let's do the Witch Elves.
Yep.
Got the Hag. She's got like 6 attacks.
A zillion attacks.
6 attacks. She's got real high weapon skill, I'm sure.
Yeah.
6.
So 1 reroll. Wounding on 4s.
She's got poison attacks. So that's 3 poisons already.
So they're both dead. Right, there we go.
Alright, man.
Well...
Do we just see how much points we've got left? That might be easier, because it's been a real butcher.
Yeah, there's not an awful lot left on the table. So I'm just going to head over to my list and see how many points I've got left.
I've got to take loads of pictures, by the way. Past turn 2.
Let's see. So I've got...
Okay, we've got quite a few points here. Quite a few points. Let's see what's going on. A Bellegarde's probably worth a ton of points anyway.
Yeah.
Shit. That's probably, how'd you win that one?
915 points I've got left.
I think you got more than me. Right, so 360 plus 294 plus 140 plus 185. 979.
So we've both got 900-ish left.
Yeah.
So that is just a draw then. You can't get more of a draw than that, really, can you?
No, you can't. 979. I mean, if I had carried on, it would be interesting.
If we had infinite, I think it would have taken about 4 more turns to get into combat again, though.
Yeah, I don't know, you might. If I lose a combat with the Witch Elves, because I probably couldn't. It'd be hard to get any wounds on you.
Yeah, Witch Elves aren't very good against Iron Breakers, really, because they don't affect my armor save at all.
No.
So I would have been having 3+ armor and 5+ parry all the time against their hundreds of attacks.
Yeah, it's really equal that. I mean, I've got my priestess left though, haven't I? So maybe my magic wasn't very effective though, to be fair at all.
Yeah, I'll turn off screen share now so they can see our fatigued visages. Right. So, pretty damn close.
Yeah, man, good game.
The rolling was, we had rolling in the extremes, but it kind of evened out for both of us over the game. You passed a lot of ward saves. The Organ Gun did a ton of damage.
Yeah, those sisters really held things up, didn't they? Because if they hadn't,
They did.
you could have got your Ironbreakers into a better fight.
Yeah, I think well, now that I know they don't allow parry saves and they have that ward save in combat, I'd be hesitant to put Iron Breakers into them in the future.
Yeah.
They are very tasty.
No, good game. Bloodwreck Shrine, complete waste of time.
Anything like that doesn't have a ward save or regen or anything, and even regen's questionable because flaming attacks would take that away, which a lot of cannons have.
Yeah, just disappointing, really. I mean, because I actually bought that model and have made it up in real life, so you know. I was going to do a video actually about things in Warhammer you think are good but are actually really shite, like Slayers. Bloodwreck Shrines, every armor's, I mean, Beastmen, every single.
Well, to be fair, no one thinks anything in the Beastmen list's good, though.
Yeah.
Not that misleading.
Who else? I've written a whole list of them, man. So what do you think? Here you go. Scourger on a Chariot. I was going to take that, but because I knew you'd be Dwarves. The Yetis.
Does anyone think they're good?
Only Materium. Materium thinks good. Flagellants. You want them to be good, don't you? But
They're still alright, I think, aren't they? Are they still stubborn?
Weapon skill 2.
something like that.
I think they still have a purpose.
Coven Throne.
I haven't seen a lot of that.
Why?
People don't rate the Mortis engine that highly either, but I like that.
Really? I think loads of people always use that. Right, Andy, I've got to go because it's my mum's birthday, and I bet I'm supposed to be there.
Yep. So you can tell her that you earned a well-fought draw on her birthday, and I'm sure she'll be very proud of you.
Yeah, man. That's a great game. Thank you.
Yep, so thanks for watching the one viewer that's still with us, and the several that we had earlier, and all the viewers who are watching it late to the party. So, goodbye everybody.
Bye.